Yeah. What up, man? Yeah. Why you hate? You already know we locked in, the world's greatest. Broadcasting live and they love it, but don't judge it. Giving it back. Big conversation, homie, tap in.
Good evening. Grand rising. To all my overseas brothers and sisters and all my in-state melanated brothers and sisters. Hey, everybody doing tonight, man? Welcome to another episode of Bearded Conversation, man. Chicago's #1 podcast. Y'all know what it is, man. It's Wild Ass Wednesday. We in the building. First and foremost, man, big ups to all my followers, fans, viewers, and subscribers, man. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, thumb up the video, share the content, man. Help your boy get through 200 subs before the year over with, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Let's push. Secondly, man, big up to the best moderators in the game, man. Young boy Maya Bucks, Master Teacher Fox, TLS, Preston McKenzie, aka Brother P Mac, and my big bro bringing up the river show, Professor Remo Williams. And we can't forget about them queens, man. We got the first lady, man, Miss Gigi Gaming Palace. We got Miss Star Wars Marcus LLC, and last but not least, we got Miss Cece Craven Carefully. Also, man, don't forget to check out the spots, man. Y'all know what they is, man. In Chicago Pizza, Dan Soul Food and Bakery, Urban Lux Cafe, House of Health and Wellness, man. And excuse me, I'm sorry. And Lynn Chicago Pizza. Make sure y'all check them out again. That's Lynn Chicago Pizza, Urban Lux Cafe where grown folks play, Dan Soul Food and Bakery, man, in the House of Health and Wellness, man. When y'all get there, let them know Bearded Conversation sent you. You know what I'm saying? Hey, go check them out, man. Support us. Support our own. Y'all know what it is, man. Y'all know what I like to do, man. I like to let y'all listen, you know what I'm saying, on the re-rocks when the running backs on the side of the game when I get my shelf together. You know what I'm saying? While y'all enjoy this heavenly, divine, inspirational music, man. Hey, big ups to Demond Dushan, man. Demond_Dushan. Make sure y'all go follow that brother, man, on all music streaming platforms. Demond_Dushan. Let me kick it one more time for you.
Yeah, we coming off the block with this one. Yes, sir. Yeah. What up, man? Yeah. Bearded conversation, homie, tap in. Why you hate? You already know we locked in, the world's greatest. Broadcasting live and they love it, but don't judge it. Off the block, giving it back. Bearded conversation, homie, tap in. Why you hating? You already know we locked in, the world's greatest. Broadcasting live and they love it, but don't judge us. Damn. Got it off the block, forming a dynasty from a rock. Laid back in the cut, press play, can't get enough. Yo, let's chop it up in every location. A Bearded conversation, opportunity keep knocking like child support. Payment started from the bottom. Like
big ups to Miss Kimber in the building.
Podcast official, the topic will probably hit you from a distance like a pistol. Subscribe so you can listen to survival of the fittest. We talking it how we living it, rolling like a dealership, managing several businesses. T-shirts, podcast, no, you don't need a membership. Just follow us on YouTube, Knowledge Supreme Infinite. Chicago got a zipping excited, let's talk about it. Going live, check your notifications so you can holler. Or leaving in the comments, debate it, just being honest. Chicago topics, worldwide views, we supersonic. Big gangers, conquer, circle back round like every week. Tell a friend off the block, it's where we meet. Bearded conversation, homie, tap in. The world's greatest. Broadcasting live and they love it, but don't judge us. Got it off the block, giving it back to hood lovers. Bearded conversation, homie, tap in. Why you hating? You already know we locked in, the world's greatest. Broadcasting live and they love it, but don't judge us. Got it off the block, giving it back. Come on. The hood lovers, off the block, giving it back. The hood lovers, broadcasting live. Off the block, giving it back. Bearded conversation off the block, giving it back. Bearded conversation off the block, giving it back. Bearded conversation off the block, giving it back.
Yo. Welcome to another episode of Bearded Conversation. I am your host, Beard Genghis Khan, aka the Con Man, BKA Mr. BGK.
Like the video, man. Thumb up the video, man. Like the video, man. Thumb up the video, man.
Like he said, hey, also, man, first and foremost, y'all know what it is, man. You know how we start the show off, man. Let's keep everybody in our thoughts, prayers, views, and meditations. Let's keep everyone in our thoughts, prayers, views, and meditations. Let's keep everyone in our thoughts, prayers, views, and meditations. People we come in contact with on a day-to-day basis, people we're cordial with, our family, extended families, and more especially our Bearded Conversation family. And don't forget, man, y'all know what we spreading around here, man. We spreading peace, love, respect, inspiration, and motivation here on Bearded Conversation. You know what I'm saying? Uh, peace to everybody out there tonight, man. I know it's Thanksgiving, man. Thanksgiving Eve. I know a lot of people out there, might be cooking your dinner. But go ahead and put me on, what I'm saying, and let me entertain you for a little minute, man, while you or let me conversate with you. I don't want to say entertain, you know what I'm saying, but let me conversate with you for, what I'm saying, for a few hours while you cooking your dinner, getting prepared for tomorrow's dinner. Yeah, man, but big ups to everybody, man. Happy holidays to everybody, you know what I'm saying? For everybody that participate in the holidays and in this time, you know what I'm saying, and feeding everybody, man. You know what I'm saying? Big ups to y'all, man. Hope everybody family, you know what I'm saying, is in great health, great mind, sound and body, you know what I'm saying? All praises due to the universe, you know what I'm saying? Maybe uh I gonna say maybe, and well, I want to say for the ones, you know what I'm saying, that's not doing so well, you know what I'm saying. Hopefully, we can find it in our good graces, maybe to lift somebody up. You know what I'm saying. Y'all know how it is, man. Y'all know, you know, look out for those who are less fortunate and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying. The energy will be reciprocated. Whether you believe it or not, you know what I'm saying, it comes, it might come in a small burst, you know what I'm saying. We might not be able to recognize it. I don't want to sound preachy, you know what I'm saying, sound like a preacher and shit, but that does, you know what I'm saying, it's all the same. I don't even want to say calm, but it's all the same, you know what I'm saying. It's all the words, man. It's about how you take it, man, and how you internalize it and what you do with it. But yeah, man, it's Wild Ass Wednesday, man. We in the building. Another great episode, man. We finna have, man. First and foremost, man, big ups to my co-hosts, who ain't never here, L Boogie, Roscoe P. Roscoe actually recovering from surgery, man. So everybody keep him in your thoughts, prayers, views, meditations. I'd have reached out to the brother. He ain't hit me back yet, you know what I'm saying? But big ups to him, you know what I'm saying? Hey, man, I was talking to L Boogie today, you know what I'm saying? L Boogie on the move, you know what I'm saying, with this music. So hopefully when he gets something together, man, you know what I'm saying, we can put, well, I only, we can bring it out here first because this is the show. We can bring it out here first. You know what I'm saying? But I'm trying to put another little venture together with somebody that you know what I'm saying, I came in tune with. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to put another little show together or something, you know. You know what I'm saying, for the peoples, man. It's something to do with music, you know what I'm saying? So how to, I wanna feature, you know what I'm saying, up and coming, or maybe, you know what I'm saying, people that's already got a following or something like that. You know what I'm saying? We wanna, put their music on blast. You know what I'm saying? We'll play it, you know what I'm saying? We'll let them know if it's trash, ass, or if it's or if it'll pass, you know what I'm saying? And then of course, with the help and the support of y'all in the chat and peoples, you know what I'm saying? So me and this brother, we're gonna try to combine platforms. That's well, that, it was my idea. I got to talk to him a little bit more and see if that's something, you know what I'm saying, he willing to do and want to do, you know what I'm saying, and if he got time to, you know what I'm saying. But even if not, you know what I'm saying, I'll make it happen. You know what I'm saying, I'll make it happen. I'll figure something out, you know what I'm saying. That's what we do, man. We'll figure it out, you know what I'm saying, just to bring um some good content to the people. You know what I'm saying? I know everybody like music and listen to music, so shit. That's music is universal, man. I was listening to somebody speak the other day, and matter of fact, somebody that I was listening to, he was one of the brothers on this that was on this other guy's channel that I was talking about. He was saying music is the only thing that don't have a racial undertone attached to it. Or so, however he said it, but he said it in that concept, and then he get to talking about well, the way he explained it, because he was talking about a black guy that was doing some country music. um I get, but I get what he was trying to, I get where he was trying to go with it. But yeah, man, shit, that's something we gonna look into, man, trying to uh and I know it's gonna be crazy though, because when we get the ones that don't know, who music ain't too good. Hey, I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm gonna tell them exactly how it is, how I feel, what I think, all that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying. But yeah, it's something we thinking about going into. Well, I'm thinking about going into. I'm just trying to see if I can get Buddy to partner up with me, man. Hey, man, this Wild Ass Wednesday, man. It's been a minute, man. It's been a minute. Man. Hey, UFC, man. That UFC fighter, man, Conor McGregor. I mess with Conor McGregor, man. As a UFC fighter. I'm not gonna sit here and say I support anything that he did, but I heard he yeah, he assaulted somebody. Uh so what so this is an article about him, but this ain't about the assault. You know what I'm saying? But I'm pretty sure they're gonna go into it. So it says Conor McGregor cashed 100 million whiskey deal before brand cut ties. So yeah, y'all know how it be, man. When y'all man, listen. So and this happens to everybody, man. You know what I'm saying? Like with the brother that I forget the Jonathan Majors brother. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? With the Rice, the football player. All these assaults and things of that nature going back and forth with your significant other. Listen, I'm not supporting. I'm not condoning. I'm not saying put your hands on nobody. That's not what I'm saying at all. But I don't know, man. I don't know how to say um, people gonna be who they gonna be and people gonna do what they gonna do, you know? Um, cause that's what's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? People gonna be who they gonna be. One's gonna do what they gonna do, regardless of what go on. You know what I'm saying? What's said. Um, and again, man, I get it though. Not because I don't want to judge nobody relationship. I don't want to sit here and say, you know what I'm saying, this man, like how we was talking about Puffy when I was like, come on, keep it real. He missed the kick and shit like that. But my man was like, he still took the kick. So yeah, I get it. But let's see if they talk about it. But Conor, man, hey, and he was smart though. You see what I'm saying? He cashed that damn check before they was able to, get to him and be like, woo, off the bam. So since he cashed that check, I don't know, they might try to make him get it back. They might try to make him get it back. It says, let me do. Conor McGregor outside court last week. He was convicted by a jury in a civil action of sexually assaulting a woman in a Dublin hotel. A civil judgment against Conor McGregor, because this was a civil judgment. Okay, a civil judgment against Conor McGregor by a Dublin jury for sexually assaulting a woman in 2018 has led to the MMA fighter being dropped by the popular whiskey brand he founded. Whoa, proper number 12. The decision likely has little financial impact on McConnor. Uh, I'm sorry, on McGregor. However, as he made at least 100 million on the whiskey by selling the brand in 2021. Also, he sold the brand. Okay. So McGregor founded the whiskey in early 2018 as the majority owner of the venture. Minority partners include Audi Attar, McGregor's business manager, and Ken Austin, an American spirits expert who developed other celebrity-driven spirits, including Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, Terramana Tequila. Proper number 12 quickly capitalized on the rising popularity of Irish whiskey in the U.S., which grew 31% from 2018 through 2022, according to the Distilled Spirits Council data. You know what I'm saying? So, boy, they got a data about everything, don't they? Whether it's fraudulent or not, they keep a record and account of everything. You know what I'm saying? See, this is one of the things that we should be into, keeping accounts of records and data, boy. See this. So listen, you know. So and look, like how I read these articles and I pull things about them, even though I'm reading the article to let y'all know what's going on. But listen to how I'm pulling. So like with this data, with this information that they keeping that's recorded, you know what I'm saying, man. The plan is out there, y'all. The plan is out there, man. Let's find that common. Let's find that common ground. The plan is out there. You know what I'm saying? Um, but anyway, McGregor and his partners cashed in on the surge by selling the business to Belsey, a publicly traded Mexican company that owns a clutch of drink brands, including Servo Tequila, Kraken Rum, and Bushmills, the whiskey producer that makes Proper 12 at its Irish distillery. They say while reported sales of the brand is up to 600 million. Whew, I never sold. Belsey said in 2021 it had invested a total of $244 million cash. Last year, property number 12 was the 10th most sold Irish whiskey in the United States ahead of some well-established brands such as Patty. Even at the Belsey stated cash price, that means McGregor probably made at least $125 million from the sale of Proper 12. McGregor no longer has ownership and a stake in the brand, a Belsey spokesperson told the Irish Independent, adding in a statement that he would not appear in promotional materials as as a sponsor any longer. That was dope because he started the brand and he was the sponsor for the brand. You see what I'm saying? And that's great because see, and that's how you build the brand. He had his brand and legacy. Well, I don't necessarily want to, but yeah, his legacy because this is what he wanted to do. He was already an MMA fighter, you know what I'm saying, and he had built a great career on that, man. Hey, McGregor, a bad boy, he built a great career up on that, man. He started the whiskey brand, and then he got a board. He was the majority owner stake, and then he was the sponsor of his own. Man, listen, hey, McGregor was getting it all type of ways. I wish he had excuse me, sold it because he could be cashing out like right now. But again, it's all about marketing, development, and a lot of things that are that nature. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to have money behind this too. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the things, or you got to be able to get somebody else to use their money. And and but here we go with this assault case, with the civil case. You know what I'm saying? Of course. But it was a good, like I say, so maybe it was a good thing he did sold it because you don't know the future and things happen. And man, it's just crazy. So it says spokesperson said, okay, I added in the statement he would not appear. Okay, any longer. We do not plan to use McGregor's name and likeness in marketing of the brand, the company says. See, that's like what I was just talking about. After the jury decision, the whiskey was pulled from the shelves across Ireland and the UK, according to the press reports. The property number 12 website also down wins also down. See, but why take all that down if he ain't got nothing else to do with it? He don't have anything else to do. I don't even know if people knew this because if he sold it, like you used to say, just take them off from being a sponsorship. You know what I'm saying? Like I wouldn't have pulled my shit about the show. You know what I'm saying? I would have made a statement, a public statement. I would have went out in front of the people and told the people, look, you know what I'm saying? I no longer endorse. Well, we no longer endorse Conor McGregor sponsorship here with the company. You know what I'm saying? We decided to take a new direction. We do apologize for any wrongdoings that we may have or that may have occurred with during our business or partnership with the brother. And think, you know what I'm saying, the things of that nature, man. They know how to do all this, man. But it said on Friday, a jury in a civil trial in Dublin found McGregor sexually assaulted a woman in a Dublin hotel in the late 2018, and ordered her to pay 248,603 in damages, about $263,000, according to the report in the Irish Times. Video game developer IQ Interactive also cut ties with McGregor, who had been featured as a side character in the Hitman title. Oh man, he lost the game sponsorship too. That could have been dope. That could have been huge. That could have been huge for him. Just like I don't know if y'all know, man, it's a new Popeye movie coming out, man. I gotta most definitely check it out, man. They got Will Smith playing Popeye. I'm gonna see how that's gonna work. But Conor McGregor was supposed to play Popeye. I wonder if that had anything to do with anything too, because it was a lot of false AI things and shit up there. But he was supposed to be in the movie. But they came up with some false advertising with him and being Popeye. But he was supposed to be in the movie. I wonder if that had anything to do with anything. In 2019. McGregor was convicted of assault for punching an elderly man. Oh my God! In a Dublin pub after he refused to drink a shot of proper number 12, according to a according to a BBC report. This story had taken. This story had been updated in the fifth paragraph by Belsey confirmation that McGregor no longer holds the ownership and stake. Okay, yeah, we knew that. I read that. Okay, so yeah. Oh, okay, so all right, so yeah, because it could have been confusing. So yeah, so McGregor ain't no longer attached to it, but that's why I wouldn't have snatched my shit. So yeah, man. So reportedly, he got convicted, and I don't know what happened. I don't know the details of the case. I ain't read into the case anything of that nature, but I do. You know what I'm saying? But I've been hearing about it. I've been hearing about it. And for me, I mean, we just got to be a little bit more careful, man. We got to be a little bit more careful, man. Like shit. Like, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, we just really have to uh just 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 pay attention, stay focused, and listen. And it's hard, like being a public figure. Not saying that again, I'm not trying to justify anything, but it's hard as a public figure, when shit go wrong or when things in your life happen and you're a public figure and that shit might be out in the open or it might happen out in public or somebody might get a hold to it or wind of it. You know what I'm saying? Like the hotel, man, these hotels taking them down. You know what I'm saying? Like all these video cameras and things of that nature in these hotels, man. We got y'all listen, man. And then sometimes, man, it ain't no need for it too. You feel me? Oh, I will say that, man. Sometimes, certain instances that happen, that gets into this violence shit, especially with our women, man. That shit don't even be necessary. Or even if it ain't your woman, if you got a young lady, an escort or a friend or whatever, man, come on, man. We got to do better as men. You know what I'm saying? We sit here and and listen, I ain't knocking nobody understanding or opinion. You feel me? We knock the women, but as men, we got to take a little bit more accountability, man. We can't sit up here and go through this damn red pill cycle and call yourself. And a lot of brothers ain't even have value niggas. You feel me? In words, I'm sorry, ain't even have value brothers. But again, that don't mean that you can't have standards. You know what I'm saying? And even as a woman, because I've been hearing a lot in this cipher, this about man, stay away from women with kids and things of that nature. And women with kids are dangerous. That's what these brothers are saying. But but see, but now here it go. Now in the mindset of a brother that's making over $100,000 a year, got his own everything, that's doing well for himself. Can that be a detriment to a brother that decides to take on a woman that got yeah, it can, but then it couldn't be. It depends on what that woman is bringing to the table and if her mindset is right. So not all single mothers and not all single fathers are bad guys. And it don't necessarily depend on your financial status. Now we would want that financial status to be a support component, a supportive component into um to being an asset that can be transcended and fungible and monetized and liquidized and things of that nature when it comes to a single mother with children. You know what I'm saying? Of course. But again, like we talked about the other day, I believe a woman looks for certain things for security, just like a child looks to his parents for security. It's only in innate nature for a woman to look for a man for security and stability. You know what I'm saying? I do believe that, and I do believe that men look for that in women and children as well, because you can have a man that's been beat down, and sometimes coming into a ready-made situation is good for that individual. You know what I'm saying? It depends on the circumstance. I'm not saying that should be a statistic that we should go on or we should have a study or nothing like that. But not to get off topic about the assault. But I just went that way with it and there with it because it's a lot of things and a lot of components that go on, especially again like when you're in the public's eye. You know, I'm pretty sure that the woman wasn't his wife, but he assaulted a woman, or however the case may be. And I don't know the details. Um, and still again, this was in a civil court. This wasn't in a regular court of law where what I'm saying he would be going to jail. This was probably for some money or something like that. And then again, I don't know everything, and like I say, all the details. That was just from one article. So I mean, again, but like I say, we got to be careful. Careful. That was my initial understanding. We just have to be careful. We have to be careful. You know what I'm saying? We have to be careful about the decisions that we make, man. Listen, just because you got money, man, don't mean we stop doing our due diligence and vetting. You know what I'm saying? Getting into a relationship is a process of development as well. You know what I'm saying, man? We have to see, and that's something that we don't cognitively understand, and we got a disingenuous nature about when it comes to relationship. You know what I'm saying? We go after it for the wrong things, and then sometimes when you get caught up, like it's crazy, man. You know, we instead of taking time and really, because then when you find out, because when you lusted onto somebody, and you sleeping with them, and that's something that's good, and that's something that can keep you around, and maybe y'all laugh a few times and things of that nature. But then as time go on and you get to learn the person or get to learn the individual, sometimes people get turned off, bored, with an individual. So it takes something special to be attached and be connected with somebody. You know what I'm saying? Especially to be in it for the long haul. You know what I'm saying? And people need to take the like again. I always speak about doing the due diligence and proper vet work. And speaking of that, I didn't do that. You know what I'm saying? I just jumped right into it, man. You know what I'm saying? So, before we go any further, before we start touching on shit that people, you know what I'm saying, might feel a little sensitive about, man. Hey, the thoughts, views, and opinions of Bitter Conversations are the thoughts, views, and opinions of me right now. Again, the thoughts, views, and opinions of Bitter Conversation are the thoughts, views, and opinions of me right now. I don't mean to hurt, I don't mean to harm, and I damn sure don't mean to offend. It's just what I'm saying. So again, I don't mean to hurt, harm, or to offend. You know what I'm saying? This video stream is for informational, educational, and entertainment purposes only. Informational, educational, and entertainment purposes only. Mostly with the underlying undertone of edutainment. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna bring you a little bit of education, and we're gonna, you know what I'm saying, try to make it fun for you. Do the discourse of this publication. So don't take anything shown or any advice given on this video stream for face value without doing your own due diligence and proper vet work. And please make it pertain to your situation. Just don't go out here. If you got a heart problem, man, don't go out here and be trying to talk to no damn brain surgeon. You know what I'm saying? If something wrong with your leg, don't be out here going to talk to a heart. But you know what I'm saying? Make sure you do your due diligence, man, and get the person that you need to fix what you need to be fixed, and make sure you get seconds and third opinions, of course. You know what I'm saying? Again, do your proper due diligence, do your vet process. Um, yeah, man, because we don't want you going out here robbing no bank, starting no revolts, telling your boss what he can tell you, how you can turn it sideways, and where to put it, because you can't get nothing about me, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get y'all to give me, come on, man. Hey, push, 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 push too, man. Also, man, back to it, man. We need them 200 subscribers before the year over with, man.
Like the video, man. Thumb up the video, man. Like the video, man. Thumb up the video, man.
Like he said, man, y'all know what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, also, man, and the thoughts, views, and opinions of the panelists when they come on. Anybody that want to come on and chit chat with us, man. Hey, those views and opinions of those people do not reflect the show or the opinions of the host. You know what I'm saying? It's to that brother or sister or each his own that's speaking. But again, man, the link is in the chat, man. I will be posting the link in the chat periodically throughout the publication. So if anybody want to come in and join the conversation, talk, discuss, got something they want to talk about, something they want to push or promote, you're more than welcome to come on, man. As long as it's respectable, please. You know what I'm saying? I've been bombed a few times, man, and people came up here with some crazy shit, putting a lot supporter group, man. Anyway, man, things that I don't approve of, and I do apologize to the fans and the viewers and my peoples. You know what I'm saying? My beautiful people, my superheroes, and my Buildonians. When things like that happen, you know what I'm saying? I have nothing to do with that. And again, y'all know I love the trolls, so I let people come on, and I try to let people speak their piece and say what they say. You know what I'm saying? Before, you know what I'm saying? I like the discourse, man. I like it. But yeah, man. So yeah, I just wanted to say that, man. Let the people know, you know what I'm saying? Bell. Also, man, support the channel, man. Most definitely support the channel. Help keep the movement growing. And help keep the movement growing, man. You know what I'm saying, man. Man, and share it as much as possible, man. Share this as much as possible, man. Get the people to sub up to it, man. You know what I'm saying? Chicago's #1 podcast, Bearded Conversation, man, with your boy Beard Genghis Khan and the host and the slew of others. You know what I'm saying? My beautiful moderators, man. My moderators are the best too, man. Moderators can come up here and give it to you like no other. You know what I'm saying? Whether we agree or disagree, that's what's up. But yeah, man, so let's get to it, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Wild last Wednesday, Drake sues USG, man. I mean, god damn it, I can't even. UMG, Universal Music Group. So Payola, he trying to say Drake, man.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Drake, come on, man. Drake.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Come on, man. You mean to tell me Kendrick? Come on, man. Kendrick come on. Listen. So now I think the brother trying to say, you know what I'm saying, that they did something funny to get Oh, hold on, y'all. Wait a minute before I go into Drake. Nah, that's just a social. I ain't gonna do that. But yeah, man. So let me read this. Why Drake and Kendrick Lamar feud took a surprising turn. 6 months after Kendrick Lamar reached the diss track Not Like Us, Drake is taking legal action against Universal Music Group and Spotify for artificially inflating its popularity. So, you know what I'm saying? He thinking motherfuckers got paid to play. See, and if that's true, y'all, this could be real. You know what I'm saying? Hey, this could be, you know what I'm saying, an industry shocker, an industry blower, man, because a lot of motherfucking radio stations and people can get in trouble. We don't know who money hands and I mean, you know, who hands money then passed down, who touched what, who did what. Like then, you know what I'm saying? They say, and listen, you know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to bring y'all nothing, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, my understanding is my understanding. I just talk about what I hear. They say Drake talking about giving up names and all type of shit if they don't do something about it, man. So I listen. I don't know what the fuck is finna go on. I don't know if Drake finna do some Cat Williams shit. But again, man, Drake.
Oh my God.
Drake.
Oh my God.
Come on, man. You lost the battle, bro. You lost the battle, bro. Lost, bro. Is it back to back was just as heavy on the spinners? Was that an inflation? You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? It wasn't that, man. It's just listen. So, and I'm finna tell y'all mainly where this so-called inflation come from, in my opinion. And I'm not saying that it wasn't no inflation. Listen, I'm not gonna say it wasn't, but listen. So let's just say it was. But then you gotta think about it. Kendrick ain't been hitting. What up? What up, Diablo in the building? Y'all gotta think about this shit. Kendrick ain't been hitting on shit for a minute, right? So when motherfucker awoke Kendrick and Kendrick got on, listen, even if the shit was whack. And I ain't even like all them motherfucking Kendrick dishes, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? Only reason I was fucking with a lot of that shit is because of the beats. And I do like his lyrical, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of times that ain't the shit that I want to hear. You feel me? I like Drake cadence and flow a little bit better than I like Kendrick, but I like Kendrick lyricism better. And I like Kendrick as an artist better. Now, Drake is more popular, so that's more appealing. But again, like I said, Kendrick, we ain't heard shit from Kendrick in a minute. So even if that shit was trash, guess what was going to happen? People were going to listen to that shit. People was going to try to see what Kendrick had. And then he kept dropping. Yeah, we listening to that shit. We trying to see what the response was. That's not inflation. That's not inflation. You know what I'm saying? They was trying, and then we talking about a diss or shit that could be considered as a diss. And it probably wasn't even a diss. But guess what? The media or whoever was pushing or the machine behind that shit was going to push it as a diss. You feel? She say he buried Meek with that one. Had bro coming out the closet. Oh my God. Listen, y'all. We don't know about Meek sitting on Diddy lapping the oil and all that, man. We ain't gonna get into all that shit, man. We ain't gonna get into all that. I don't know, man. But y'all see the video where they got the brother in the pool when Diddy calling him daddy and shit, like, man, daddy. You know what I'm saying? You did your big one, daddy. I'm like, wow. That motherfucker, like, you know what I'm saying? Meek Mill bent over and shit, got his arch out looking like his, you know what I'm saying, pause. You know what I'm saying? Looking like something, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah. But that's crazy, man. Listen, all these accusations, all these allegations, all this type of crazy shit that's coming out, man. And then listen, y'all, just because that shit happens, that don't mean that shit happening with everybody. God damn. Damn. You know what I'm saying? So Drake is taking a feud with Kendrick Lamar out of the sound booth. 6 months after Kendrick dropped his diss track, Not Like Us, the Canadian rapper whose name is Audrey Graham. We might be related, man. We got the same name, Kendrick. You know what I'm saying? Accused Universal Music Group and Spotify of artificially inflating the song's popularity, according to court documents obtained by E! News. And supposedly, y'all, Kendrick Lamar name is not on any of these documents that's being filed in court. You know what I'm saying? So he's not going out to Kendrick per se specifically. You know what I'm saying? He's going out to Universal Music Group because he thinks, you know what I'm saying, either somebody paid or they did some funny business to, you know what I'm saying, get this shit in heavily rotation. You know what I'm saying? But what about the shit being on YouTube? You know what I'm saying? Because I caught it off of YouTube, and you got to think about it. That's a streaming platform. YouTube reaches millions of people. You know what I'm saying? You drop that shit down on YouTube, like right now. We was to get, if I was to probably go look up his new album or go look up that song. You know what I'm saying? It shows you the views and that you know what I'm saying, that it got. So, you know, man, like that wasn't the only streaming platform that if we're gonna talk about inflation, you know what I'm saying? That's not the only streaming. Come on, man. Come on. It says the pre-action petition, which was filed, Drake Frozen Moments LLC in Manhattan, November the 25th, accused UMG of engaging in schemes to inflate the tune's popularity, hiring unknown third parties to use bots to promote the song and playing radio stations to increase and paying payola radio stations to increase airplay. UMG did not rely on chance or even ordinary business practices to break through the noise, the filing claim. It instead launched a campaign to manipulate and saturate the stream services and airways with the song Not Like Us in order to make that song go viral. It says the pre-petition, which is a procedure under New York state law before filing a lawsuit, also accused UMG. I keep getting this US. UMG, Universal Music Group, for those that don't know what UMG is, of charging Spotify 30% lower than its usual licensing rate for the song in exchange for Spotify to affirmatively recommending the song to users who are searching for other unrelated songs and artists. So now he's trying to say, you know what I'm saying, they took a pay cut, you know what I'm saying, and look, man, they is crazy, man. How do they know all this? So, and again, like, even with all this shit, like, how, like, because he said, you know what I'm saying, and I don't know, this is allegedly, you know what I'm saying, some people that said that he said, you know, he was going to start telling and giving out some information. I don't know what, but, you know. So it says Drake attorney accused UMG of violating the Racketeer Influence and Corrupt Organization RICO Act. Wow. That's what RICO means for those that don't know. Racketeer Influence and Corruption Organizations. I'm saying. Which is often used in cases involving organized crime. They also accuse UMG of deceptive business practices and false advertising, along with giving financial benefits to Spotify and other unknown third parties to promote and play the song and video without disclosing those payments. It ain't your business. Like, what? The petition claimed that UMG schemes were motivated, at least in part, by the desire of executives at Interscope to maximize their own profits. But what that got to do with you? It says Drake legal team claimed in the filing that they had contracted UMG to resolve contacted UMG to resolve the issue. It says UMG has demonstrated that it has no interest in taking responsibility for its misconduct. The filing alleged over past several months. This is crazy. This is crazy. Now back up out of that. How you get up out of this shit? Drake has repeatedly sought to engage UMG in discussion to resolve the ongoing harm he has suffered. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
As a result of UMG's actions. UMG refused to engage in negotiations and insisted that UMG is not responsible for his own actions. What? UMG vehemently denied the claims. The suggestions the suggestions that UMG would do anything to undermine any of its artists is offensive is offensive and untrue. A spokesperson said in a statement to E News. We employ the highest ethical practices in our marketing and promotional campaigns. No amount of contrived and absurd legal arguments and this pre-action submissions can mask the fact that fans chose the music they want to hear. And that's a fact. It's just like I was saying. Spotify declined to respond to E! News' request for comment. E has reached out to reps for Kendrick and reps for Drake for comment and has not heard back. Drake's filing comes a year after the feud with the humble rapper began when he and J. Cole released their October 2023 track, in which implied three of them were the best rapper in modern hip hop. Kendrick 37 wasn't a fan of that notion, releasing like that, where he dissed the duo, noting mother effing the big three is just the big me. You know what I'm saying? So I think it was Future, him and J. Cole on that track. Yeah. So Cole 39 then shared his solo track 7-Minute Drill in April, while the OBO founder 38 took more jabs at Kendrick, Future, and more with push-ups and now deleted tailor-made freestyles. But the Compton native rapper went all in with his May song "Not Like Us," in which he calls the rap Drake a pedophile. Drake then releases Heart Big Six, where he seemingly denied the claims, rapping Drake is not the name you're going to see on the no sex offenders list. And And that's crazy, y'all. So that's when all this shit happened and all this back and forth. See, now we get into all that. I don't even want to, what I'm saying, get to reading all that. But yeah, man, like it's crazy. So he's suing them. And again, man, come on, man, because you think they inflated the sales, but like, what does that do? It was a dish, y'all. It was a so-called dish that you brothers went back and forth with, which shouldn't have been. Listen, now I'm all for hip hop, man. I like good music. You feel me? But nowadays, man, you know what I'm saying? This shit. Don't get me wrong. I ain't gonna say it one personal then, but this shit crazy, bro. Like, man, you know what I'm saying? The allegations and shit doesn't, in these songs, like, like, man, you would hope that I don't know, man. I don't know. And then again, we got everybody pushing the narrative. So, I mean, it's like, you know, and then, you get the motherfuckers that be like, nah, man, it was meant like that. Cause I'm trying to say, like, man, maybe, what I'm saying, some words can get, but then even by then though, even if things do get misconstrued between both parties, by then though, if it's still constant, back and forth going on and shit like that coming out, even if it wasn't um was supposed to get took that way or it just got took that way, you know what I'm saying? You're responding in such a manner. And I'm not saying that that's how it is, but you responding in such a manner to where, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, it is what it is. Hey man, also man, no Diddy giving, man. No Diddy giving in the building, man. Big ups to no Diddy giving, man. Happy no Diddy's giving. Happy no Diddy's giving, man. Happy no Diddy's giving. They ain't letting the brother out of jail, man. He was trying to get to his Miami Beach home, you know what I'm saying? So he can spend time with his family and friends and shit like that, you know what I'm saying, for the holidays, and things of that nature. I wouldn't even been trying to go to Miami. If I was him, I'd have asked to go to a remote place or some shit like that, you know what I'm saying, in the middle of the world, you feel me, about a little property or a little apartment or something like that. Because, going to Miami, man, come on, man. Like, let's be for real. You feel me? Even if he ain't thinking about this, you know what I'm saying? If I was the judge of the prosecution, I'm gonna be thinking the brother of flight risk. He trying to sell his jet, you know what I'm saying, for like 16 million. You feel me? Trying to sell his home down there for 61.5 million. You feel me? I'm thinking the brother just trying to have a little money, you know what I'm saying? So if he do got to do some time when he come out, he'll be straight, or if he do got to do some time while he in there, he'll be straight. You know what I'm saying? They say he couldn't be around the jet and shit like that. I wouldn't even ask to go to Florida, man. I'd ask to go somewhere else because then it would have made it a little bit more believable. You know what I'm saying? Because they thinking, come on, they thinking they ain't letting them out. Fuck all that, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't saying fuck all that like that, but they ain't letting them out because of course, they saying he gonna be trying to influence ones and paying them off for trying to get to him and strong arm and hijack motherfuckers to overturn whatever witnesses who he think might be involved and you know what I'm saying? In the case. Or again, like I say, he could be trying to get to Miami home, man, so he can cross that water and get on up out of here. You feel me? Like Jay, motherfuckers, like they say, Jay-Z didn't got up out of here, man. They say that motherfucker gonna be locked up by 2026. I don't know how to look. All this shit is alleged, man. You know, you know what I'm saying? I hear this shit all throughout the airways, man. You turn on the radio, man. You turn on YouTube, man. You turn on Twitter. All this, all these speculations and all this old extra shit. This shit everywhere. But fact remain, though. And fact is, they got P. Diddy behind them bars in that federal joint, man. And he trying to get up out of there, and they ain't letting him up out of there. So I don't know, man. And then you got to think about it. 50 million. He trying to put up 50 million. You know what I'm saying? 50 million. I don't even know if they gave him a damn bond of 50 million. If he just probably just offering 50 million. You know what I'm saying? I gotta go check that out and see if the judge gave him a 50 million bond. I think he just offered up 50 million. You know what I'm saying? Like he offered that up. Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Whatever the bond is, he go 50. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, but they ain't letting them out of jail, man. They ain't letting them out of jail, man. So no Diddy giving. Hey, man, it's some crazy shit, man. It's some wild ass shit. Missing YouTuber is found shot dead on a dirt road, handcuffed, wrapped in a sheet with his eyes taped shut amid fear lost. Chapitos gang tortured him. What the fuck? Also, he was a popular Mexican YouTuber found dead on a dirt road with his hands tied Tape shot the police. He believes, as police, he believed was tortured by notorious drug gang Los Chapitos. I never heard of him. Miguel Vivekanko, also known as El Jasper, was found in the early hours of Saturday morning on the road of in the city of Culiacan, northwestern Mexico, just 2 days after he was reported missing. According to the Spanish-speaking news outlet Infobay, 29-year-old Vivekanko, Vivanco was had at least 70 bullets when he was found by his relatives. His family claimed that the group of hitmen had forced their way into the YouTuber's home on November the 21st, located in the Quilla area of Sinaloa. Oh my God, Sinaloa. God, Jesus Christ. And had not been seen since. Sinaloa. There we go. Sinaloa. But when his body was found, traces of torture became apparent as his eyes had been covered with green tape and he had been handcuffed and wrapped in a sheet. Vivanco, who is originally from Culiacan, became famous in Sinaloa after uploading content to YouTube and TikTok. He also shared a close friendship with Marcos Eduardo Castro, another influencer known as Marquitos Toys. Both Castro and Vivanco had previously been linked to a criminal group in the area known as Los Chapitos. That's crazy, man. That's some wild ass shit, man. Hey, man, it be some. Hey, listen, y'all. It be some crazy shit going on out here, man. And boy, we just don't be knowing what's going on. Say hi to the people. Want to say hi? Huh? Come here. What's wrong? Well, let me see. What's up? Say what's up to the people, man. Say what's up.
What's up?
Hey, how y'all doing?
How
Where your cup and tablet? Make sure you get your stuff, man. Yeah, see, that's why you should be back here. See, but anyway, man, you supposed to be hosting with me. Get your stuff. But yeah, man, it be some wild ass shit going on out here, man. It be some wild ass shit. Oh man, Dion, man, they lost that game to Kansas State, man. That was a hard fought game, man. Oh man, Dion. It says so. Look, check it out. It says Deion Sanders makes you Shadul Hunter and Travis Hunter announcement after crushing loss. It said just a few days ago, as the Colorado Buffaloes suffered a heartbreaking defeat at the hands of the Kansas Jayhawks, with the chance to keep their college football playoffs hopes alive, because the college do a football playoff now. And then I think they didn't open it up. I didn't see the bracket. I think it's like eight teams in it now. At first it was like 4, something like that. They trying to do it like a NFL thing, which I think is cool, man. You know what I'm saying? Top 8 teams, you know what I'm saying, or however they pick it, or however they do it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it go by rank or if it go by the toughness of their schedule. You know what I'm saying? That APA should be it's kind of funny, man. It's kind of funny. You know what I'm saying? But big ups to Dion Doe and the Colorado Buffaloes for being ranked. I think they ranked number 21 or 17, one of them. But yeah, man, Dion, man, hey, regardless of what anybody say, man, whether he left Jackson State for money, man, and he in Colorado for money, whether he gonna leave Colorado or go to whatever NFL team for some money, man. I can't say, you know what I'm saying, the brother, you know what I'm saying, hey, he didn't turn the Buffaloes around, man. He turned them around. He did what he said he was gonna do. He said he was gonna come there, man. He was gonna make some changes. He was gonna get some things done, and he did it. You know what I'm saying? So it says the Buffaloes laid an egg. It says the Jayhawks dominated the game from the opening whistle to the tune of 520 yards of offense, 331 of which came on the ground en route to a 37-21 win. Man, that defense, we've been a lot of people been talking about Buffalo's defense, and they ain't got no real big guys up front, you know what I'm saying, offense or defensive line. But they winning games, they grinding it out. You know what I'm saying, man? Linebackers and them DBs, man, they just got to get tougher, man. We just got to find some better defensive schemes. That's all. You know what I'm saying? We got to work with what we got, man. You know what I'm saying? Work with what we got, and Dion doing that. So But again, man, hopefully, man, they make it to the playoffs or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? And they keep it going. It says we started smelling ourselves a little bit. Colorado coach Dion said after the game. He said that's why I just told our team we got excuse me, we got intoxicated with success. We got intoxicated with the multitude of articles and assumptions that we were this and the assumption that we were that. He said, and we did not play CU football. Therefore, we got our butts kicked. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It said with the loss, Colorado football playoffs host suffered a crushing blow. The team did not receive some good news this week, though. Did receive some good news this week. On Tuesday afternoon, Sanders revealed both his son, Sador, and two-way star Travis Hunter will play in the team's bowl game. Bowl game, no matter its significance. It says Dion confirmed that Travis Hunter and Sador Sanders will play in Colorado's bowl game. Ralph report. Ryderland Scholes said. Yeah, so they are eligible for a bowl game. Colorado football has seen a wave of players decline the opportunity to play in a bowl game to protect their future ahead of the NFL draft. However, Shador and Travis both appear to be willing to take that risk ahead of their likely selection in the first round of the 2025 NFL draft. Colorado closes the season with a game against Oklahoma State Cowboys on Friday afternoon. The Buffaloes and Cowboys kick off at 12 p.m. Eastern Time Central on ABC. So, man, if y'all fuck with Dion and Shador and Travis Hunter, man, make sure y'all check that game out Friday. You know what I'm saying? It should be a good game. Hopefully they you know what I'm saying, brother Dion get that win, man. Hopefully you get that win. Hey, man, like the video, thumb up the video, man. Share the content. Make sure y'all push it with me, man. Y'all know what it is, man. As Wild Ass Wednesday, man. Wake up, man. Wake up, man. You know what I'm saying? We had some people in the building and they fell off, man. And we had some people in the building and they fell off. Well, where the people at? Where the people at? Let me do this, man, because I know I begin to delay, man. You know, I know the people probably fell off because they begin to delay. It seemed like when I cut the feed though, when I cut the feed though, it stopped being choppy. You know what I'm saying? And then when I noticed the other day, the longer I kept the camera off when I came back on, you know what I'm saying, my connection was a little bit better. You know what I'm saying? So, oh man, lady got hit by a car and killed running into the street in the Auburn Gresham neighborhood. Oh my goodness, y'all. Chicago woman was hit by a car running in the street late Monday night in the Ashburn neighborhood on the city's southwest side, according to police. A 48-year-old woman was driving west in the right SUV in the 3800 block of West Columbus Avenue around 11:30 p.m. Police say when she struck a woman who ran into the street, she was taken to an area hospital in critical condition with trauma to her body and later pronounced dead. Damn, man. Hey, y'all, I actually seen a lady, man. Listen, when I'm late and like if I got to catch the bus or some shit now, man, fuck all that running across the street and trying to hurry up, man. I seen the woman, man, me, my sister, a few of our homies, man. This was some years back, though. Across 670 Carter's Grove, trying to run across the street to catch the 67th Street bus. Man, the lady got hit by a car. I'm talking about flipped in the air, did a fucking one somersault. The car hit her, boom, did a somersault, boom. She fell on the car, boom. Then the motherfucker, she rolled off and the car rolled over and sped up out of there. Like, no. Like, man, take our time. Take our time. Take our time. You know what I'm saying? And if you know you done left out late, man, fuck all that running and rushing shit, man. It ain't worth it. Shit happens, man. It's too much dangerous shit going on out here, man. And these people be on their phones. They don't be paying attention, man. You know what I'm saying? So we just send prayers to that woman and her family. You know what I'm saying? The lady that got hit by the car, that's crazy, man. A lot of shit like that happen, man. A lot of shit like that be happening. Man, what's going on tonight with you, man? How you feel, brother?
I'm all right, bro. Like I said, I was trying to check in with you. That's it.
Yeah, man. Just giving a little updates, man. Earlier we was talking about that Drake trying to sue UMG, man, thinking they didn't inflate it. You know what I'm saying? They not like us song, man. Like I was telling the people, man.
UMG.
Yeah, Universal Music Group. You know what I'm saying? Drake and Spotify. Drake trying to say, they pay motherfuckers to, push the music and shit like that, And even so, like I ain't gonna say they didn't do that. I'm not gonna say they did, but like I was saying, Drake ain't been out. Not Drake. Kendrick ain't been out in a while. So regardless of whether that shit was gonna be horrible or that shit was gonna be a hit or not, when that shit hit YouTube or some streaming platform, man, y'all ain't, even if you don't like Kendrick, even if you just like, you know what I'm saying, like the song of his prior to, you know what I'm saying, to this, when he came out, people were gonna try to hear it and listen and see, you know what I'm saying, what type of, what was he bringing, you know what I'm saying, what was he doing. It wasn't necessarily that it was inflated, like you can't say that, but then because like Miss Kimber put in the chat, well, what about when they was playing that back to back when he was going against Meek? Was that an inflation? You know what I'm saying? Did your people's on the low go to somebody or pay somebody and tell a radio station to push and play your shit like that? You know what I'm saying? And then he was talking about I guess he got some shit to say and he was gonna expose and start telling all this shit. I'm like, what? I mean, like you lost the fucking rap battle, bro. Is it that serious? And listen, you trying to sue Universal. I don't think that's a good look. You see what happened when Puffy tried to sue that liquor company, right? You see what's going on, man. I think Drake need to chill out, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, me personally, not just me personally, man. You can call it what you want to call it, you know what I'm saying? But I think the brother need to chill out. Drake, if you listening, Drake.
Oh my God.
Drake.
Oh my God.
Chill out, man. You know what I'm saying?
So I mean, I didn't know that was happening though, bro. I mean, like, what is that like one part of your podcast? Is you also got on there? One of my bros just made me pay attention to the fact you got no Diddygiving. Like what?
Oh yeah.
What are you doing tonight, man?
No, because he trying to get out.
Hold on, bro.
What's going on? What's going on in the back there? Yeah, he trying to get out of jail. You know what I'm saying? So he was hoping that he was gonna get out of jail for Thanksgiving, and so he wanted to be.
That's just sure.
Yeah. Okay. I see you in the background, baby. So he wanted to get out of jail and he wanted to be confined to his Miami mansion home. For Thanksgiving. I guess I'm taking it for Thanksgiving to be with his family and to eat and enjoy the holidays and the festivities. But again, like I said this, I would have requested to be sent to somewhere remote out about a little apartment or something. And because that would have been a little bit more convincing. You know what I'm saying? Because I said, me coming from my perspective as a judge or as a prosecutor, you want to go to your Miami home, man, you gonna hit that water, you gonna try to get up out of here, you gonna try to use your influences, and people know you, people gonna try to get in your hit, man, get the fuck up out of here, man. Look, I got this, that, and the third, and like, and listen, and he got the friends to do it. He got the friends to help him get up out of here if he wanted to get up out of here. But then again, are these judges and prosecutors, are they listening to YouTube? Are they following the bullshit and the propaganda in the media, whether it's black media, whether it's CNN, whatever? Are they looking at these shits that people are talking about and really going back into a room and like, damn, if we let this motherfucker out of here, he might really do try to get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? But then even if not, I would think so though, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said if I was him, I'd have pushed for me to go to a remote place. And then, bro, he offered up $50 million. I said I got to go back and do my due diligence because I don't know if that's what his actual bond was or if he just offered that up as a bond for himself. I think he just offered that up. I don't even think his bond was nowhere near $50 million. I don't even think he had a bond. You know what I'm saying? I think he just said, look, I got 50 here. Man. That's crazy. So Ms. Kimber says he's accusing a music group of its mission statement and goal. LOL. So yeah, and basically because when you and she right in a way, Ms. Kimber right, because check it out. Not to get off of Diddy, but to go back to the Drake and the UMG thing, isn't it the goal of a music company to promote and to push an artist's music to make that artist more popular? To get that artist heard. I thought that was the purpose of it. You're absolutely right, Miss Kimber, in that essence. See, but now we got to really read the document now because it said that Kendrick accused the brother Drake of being a pedophile. So is that inside of this pre I forgot what it was just called, but pre-acquisition whatever before trial or before you can go to court or whatever the hell it was. You know what I'm saying? So
something like that.
Yeah, yeah. So is those words written inside? Because he said he suffered harm from this. So that's what I'm saying. So like, does he have a separate or a same defamation, or is this certain things that they leaving out in these articles or to the public about exactly what he's, what I'm saying, talking about? You know what I'm saying? Because now, if you want to say that, yeah, okay, he might have a case because the brother said he was a pedophile, and can you really prove that that's what he was talking about? Because things can be subliminal and all this, that, and the third. It's sketchy, but I still think Drake, if he want to keep what he got, man, I think he need to back off. And not saying, man, you can't go against a giant corporation and win, but fuck all that, man. We ain't got time for that. It's already a hard enough fight, man. And then you going against a corporate giant over some shit that you had with a brother, a disagreement, a dispute that you had with another brother. And y'all ain't even had to go through this rap beef and settle this shit. It could have been a song and left it alone. No, you chose to respond back. He chose to respond back. And now y'all going back and forth about some unproductive shit. Because now look at you. You in court trying to sue UMG. Wow, he's steady gaining popularity. You know what I'm saying? Because Kendrick just dropped that new album, and then he just dropped that video. That video amassed a bunch of fucking streams. It was an okay video. It was all right. It wasn't the best video. It was simple. Simplicity sometimes is the best, you know what I'm saying? And I get it, especially in artistry, you know what I'm saying? And expressive concepts. I get that. But the album, I listened to the album, you know what I'm saying? I listened to it. I skimmed through it rather. I like some of the songs. And it's maybe a few that I would probably just put on and be like, man, I want to rock out to that, or it's a vibe type shit. But just overall, it's like, no, I wouldn't listen to it. I'm not saying this is not a great album. I just particularly, no, that's just me. I don't know if you heard it. Have you or the brother in the back? Have y'all heard it? Have you listened to it or heard any songs?
We both kind of like nope.
No, see again. So Miss Kimber says, I don't think Kendrick directly said anything. Drake bringing it to light is going to fill in the blanks Lamar never said. Drake's going to what she say? Drake's going to back off, and his team is smart. If his team is smart. Now, again, like I said, he should back off if his team is smart, man. Fuck going at Universal. Let it go, bro. If that's the case, man, come out with another song. Go and aren't you on Universal? Because he's on Universal.
So this is like what the memes online about, far as Drake trying to call HR on Kendrick.
Yeah, because Drake was under Wayne, and Wayne was under Baby, and Baby is under Universal. That's the parent group. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So basically, you accusing your see, this is madness, man.
If you can't beat a person, you find another way to try to beat them, which is a wraparound.
Yeah, but what's the point? So what I'm trying to understand, and for those, I'm still here, y'all, man. My camera just was tweaking a little bit. But what I'm trying to understand, that we all on the same music level. I mean, in the same on the same label, bro. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? And then and by now, he should have. Listen, you've been in the game long enough to know how this shit go, bro. Especially if y'all both on the same damn music. Listen, Kendrick ain't came out with nothing in a while. Drake, you been on top, bro. You been on top. You the man in the game right now. You feel me? Everybody loving Drake. You know what I'm saying? All them slow, sad ass songs and all that, you know what I'm saying? They was loving them for a minute, They was loving them. Take a break, sit your ass down, chill, invest your money, do something different, man. Motherfuckers tired of hearing you, for real. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I know I am, And back on Diddy, man, like I say, Diddy should have requested to go somewhere remote. Again, I don't think even he paying all that money for that prosecution team. If that prosecution team was smart, well, and also we don't know if Diddy, if we don't know, he demanded that his prosecution team, put a motion or set in motion that he go back to his Miami mansion. Because if I was on the defense, I'd have said, look, bro, you know what I'm saying? We did this the fourth time. We already did this 3 times over, bro. They ain't letting us out. So what I think we should do is just try to go somewhere remote where they can really, you know what I'm saying, watch me. And I know you don't want that neither, But it's either that or it's either your ass gonna be in jail because they not gonna let you out and not watch you. You know what I'm saying? Or they not gonna let you out and go somewhere where they think you can get away from them. You know, that's why they got that high risk, you know what I'm saying, flight risk shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why they give people like that, you know what I'm saying, who got them high ass bonds or, you know what I'm saying, severe crimes and shit of that nature. No, they're not letting you out. But again, these still are alleged crimes. We don't know what the brother did on. We still are alleged crimes. Hey, also, man, I want to give a big ups, man. Hold on, real quick, man. Big ups to Kanye West, man. Another Chicago native, man. Y'all know I always push people, man. You know what I'm saying? I know people, some people kind of feeling different about the brother, you know what I'm saying? But I fuck with Kanye.
What's going on with Kanye
I
right
like
now, man?
yeah. I push the Kanye narrative. I like Kanye, man. I just think Kanye, awesome brother. He's a brilliant mind. Does he say things sometimes that can be wild and obscure? Yes, you know what I'm saying. Like everybody else on this panel, you know what I'm saying. We all can say things that's, you know, that one can disagree with. You know, just like I was on another panel before the show started. I went on a show, man, and it was a religious channel, and he was trying to tell me that, you know, after I got off, he was like, "That's why I hate talking to atheists and agnostic people and things of that nature." And he went on about trying to prove Jesus, I'm like, man, look, all that shit is a hoax, man. At the end of the day, man, to me, you know what I'm saying. That's to me, you know. I don't knock it, but from my understanding, I can't get with it. What's going on, brother Franklin?
Hey,
Philosophies.
how's everybody doing? I'm doing well.
Man, we doing great tonight, man. Great tonight, man. Sitting here, man. You
Happy
listen.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving. Oh yeah, most definitely, man. Happy holidays to you, brother. Happy holidays to you, brother. Happy holidays to you, brother, man. What y'all? Hey, before we go on, man, what y'all got going on for the holidays, man? What you an insurance guy, Frank? What y'all got going on for the holidays?
The usual. At my parents' house, which is like an hour outside of the city. My dad's side of the family, because not a whole lot of is left of my mom's side of the family. So, you know, typical stuff. Nothing too crazy.
That's what's up. What you gonna be doing for the holidays, Master Teacher? Where you going for the holidays, brother?
I will be at the Grand East tomorrow.
Oh, okay. I'm talking about as far as you ain't going to mom's house or nothing like that, no relatives' house.
I'll be honest with you. I talked to my mom and I texted my mom and I just asked, like, you know, who cooking? She said, I don't know. So all I said was wow, and I went back about my business. Like, you know, I think the dynamic, you know, already. She knows who I want to be around, who I don't want to be around. So I think why she said she don't know, but. Honestly, Grand East, and then probably out west, and then somewhere else, and go home. I think that's enough place for the night.
Oh, yeah, man. So me, man, I'm you know, so after the show, man, I'm gonna go up my mama's house and make this turkey, man. So me and the fam probably gonna be at mom's crib. You know what I'm saying? We gonna eat over there, and then I'm gonna skedaddle myself back over this way so I can get to my show. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have another special Thanksgiving
session. Okay.
You know, like we had one yesterday, divulging some of the things of that nature about the history of Thanksgiving. Because you know, we started this about our yearly, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, it's been a year for us now. So we had a Thanksgiving episode when I first started. So we're gonna do another one. We're gonna try to figure it out. Hopefully L Boogie should be in the building for that one. You know what I'm saying? For that episode, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, we're gonna do a little Thanksgiving special thing. But yeah, man.
You asked about the insurance, man. He said he hanging out with family. So
okay, yeah. See, that's what's up, man.
A family should eat type thing. Family and training. You gotta remember he does the
powerlifting thing. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? That's a good spot to be in. Family, man. Most definitely, man. Big ups to that. And Pat, so do you? Hey, you power lift competitively, brother? You do it as a sport? You want
to answer that? Hey, hold on. Yeah, bro. I compete under USPA, United States Powerlifting Association.
Oh, okay. So you a pro then, huh?
I'm trying to get there. That level is considered amateur, but you have to, after you get to a certain level, then you can qualify as a pro.
Okay. How far you? Where your levels at? How far you got to go?
Well, we'll see after this one, because this meet's gonna be in Vegas on the 7th.
Okay.
So we're gonna see after this, or we can we can at least pull in a 1250, 1300 total. That'll get me start to the next level. Because the
so
longer,
do you go as a gym? Do you go as a gym or do you just go in as solo? Y'all go as a gym. How that work? When you
you got people going as teams, or you got folks going in solo. So I'm gonna represent my gym here in Chicago, but I'm going in solo. Now I'm gonna have another meet here in the city in April, and that'll be on 35th and Racine. So
okay, we gonna try to we try to help that out. We gonna try to see if we 35th Racine. We try to see if we can come support the brother. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? See if we come cheer you on and shit, man. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? I like powerlifting. I used to do a little bit of that myself. I'm old now, man. I ain't doing none of that no more, man. I sit down and do
that shit keeps me out of trouble.
Yeah.
Slapping the shit out of somebody. So, I'm just being honest.
Brother. You too big, brother. You too big to be slapping folks.
The gym is the only place legally where I can act a goddamn fool. So, I won't get arrested for that one. But out of just loving what I do.
Okay, yeah, most definitely, man. Big ups to you, man. Hey, man, and also, man, we appreciate you for coming on too that day, man. Dropping that little information down to us, man. But I got your number. I'm still gonna get up with you, man. I just gotta move some things around and get some things together, man. And
trust me, you good. Yeah, man. Yeah. I wouldn't mind. I'm gonna come back on with Mike the next time you just to listen in. You're doing it tomorrow. You doing it tomorrow?
Yeah, most definitely, man. I go on every Monday through Thursday, 9 to 11 for the people. Y'all know it, 9 p.m. Central. Check me out. Check me out.
I'm gonna make sure I do a better job now, man, because I want to support you too.
Yeah, man. Also, man, make sure y'all go follow the brother. Tell the people your handles on Instagram, man.
Oh, my Instagram is PHA Lifter LIFTER 357 on Instagram. PHA Lifter 357.
And what's the other one? Christian Insurance Guy, all one word?
Yeah, that's the business one. Yeah, Christian Insurance.
Yeah, we need everybody follow Christian Insurance Guy, all one word on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? For your insurance needs, make sure y'all hit the brother up. And if y'all into that powerlifting thing, man, you know, because I like, you know, I'm into that, you know what I'm saying? So, man, make sure y'all go check it out. PHA Lifter 57, man, on Instagram. Hey, man, we appreciate you coming on, man. Fucking with us and rocking with us, man. You know what I'm saying?
All day, man. All day, my brother.
Yeah, most definitely, man. Yeah. But yeah, man, like I was saying, y'all, Diddy ass. So Franklin, what you think, man? You think they should let Diddy out of jail to go to his family, man?
I don't know a ton of it, but based on what little I know, no.
He say no. Hey, see, that's what I'm saying. Let him out, man. Look, listen, let him out, lock him back up. Shit. Hey, man, I read the dumbest thing, y'all. Check this out. It was a young brother who got put on house arrest, right? He got out of jail, got put on house arrest, and the brother he surrendered a gun to the person that was put on the house arrest ban. What is wrong with people, man? And got locked back up. You can't be that damn foolish. You can't be that.
What's it called? Recidivation or something like that before they get put back in.
And what you say? She says, "Love Ye and Mama Donda. Even more, I miss her." But my brother says, "Hope he gets the mental health help he need." Hey, man, he listen. He said when he got off that medication, shit, he got to feeling better. She said, "I met Ye a few times, and his mother helped make my writing more humanized and less technical." She dropped gems. Okay, fact. Big ups to Miss Donda. But I don't know, bro. But all I know is it says inmate who surrendered a gun inside of the Cook County Jail was found the weapon shortly before turning it in. The source say, "This is crazy. Listen to this dumb, like, bro." It says investigators are still trying to determine how firearms surrendered by an inmate at the Cook County Jail last week was brought into the facility. Officials said Kamari Johnson, 18, handed over a loaded gun and ammunition magazine while he was being outfitted with an ankle monitor shortly before he was supposed to be released last Wednesday. So mind y'all, he wasn't even getting searched or none of that shit. He just so it says, "Can I surrender something?" He supposedly asked before reaching into his pants pocket and crouched and pulled out the contraband. So, bro, they putting on the monitor finna let him out of jail, and he pulls the gun out to get himself. What the you can't be that damn. Anyway, a source familiar with the matter said officials believe Johnson found the relatively small pistol in a holding area shortly before he turned it in. The gun, get the fuck out of here. The gun he found was underneath the bench in an old receiving area, the source said. So y'all just leaving go a load. Come on. So Cook County Jail is just leaving old loaded guns around in receiving areas. Like, is this a setup? Is this a plan? What type of, come on, man? Like now what if he would have took it inside of the jail cell and some, come on, man. Y'all gotta be kidding me. Y'all gotta do better than this, man. But you know, I ain't gonna lie though. Cook County is so overcrowded, man. You know, it ain't no telling what could have happened or how he could have found the gun or how he could have got the gun or whatever the case may be, man. I just think it was ridiculous, man. But it's foolish, man. That just goes to show you the fucking competency of our people, bro. I'm getting fitted for an ankle monitor. I'm finna get ready to leave to go home. Ain't no way in the hell I'm finna hand over a gun with magazine and bullets to a motherfucker who don't even know I got this gun, who finna let me out of prison. Not saying that I'm supporting or promoting the violence or the guns and none of that. But what I'm saying is, bro, if you getting out of there, like, I'm just talking about just the you know what I'm saying? But again,
doesn't make sense.
Yeah, to me it don't make sense, but maybe some came upon the brother hard. You know what I'm saying? Maybe some came upon the brother hard and the brother decided to give up the weapon. And you know, he wanted to change, and you know, you know what I'm saying? It could be that too. It could be that too. You know what I'm saying? So they said the gun was found underneath the bench in the old receiving area. The source said he found it and he shouldn't have had it. I mean, he should have just left it. It's not even his gun. Like, come on, man. Asked about the accuracy of the source information, the sheriff's office spokesman said Tuesday that the investigators currently believe that the weapon was retrieved in a bullpen in the receiving area. It says the office is still trying to figure out how and when the gun was brought into the facility, but the source believed it had been there for over a week. Surveillance camera monitors in the holding area. So if it's cameras in there, why didn't the footage? It says, but the footage has yet to be provided. Clear evidence about how the gun entered the holding area or how Johnson came across it. But now, if they got cameras in them holding areas, and if he did pick the gun up, I don't know if they're gonna charge the brother for that. Hopefully, well, yeah, they probably are gonna charge the brother because the brother handed it over. You know what I'm saying? Unless he would have gave it up as soon as he said he found it. You know what I'm saying? So now the brother got another charge and case on him, and now he locked up. So, what y'all think about that, man? If that was one of you brothers, would y'all would have kept that shit to yourself, or would y'all would have handed the gun over? Me, I ain't saying shit. I'm walking about that motherfucker. If they finna let me out, they letting me out. I'm not trying to be in no damn Cook County jail or no penitentiary or no prison or no nothing. You know what I'm saying? I got that, but you letting me out, god damn it, I'm gone. Franklin, you giving the gun back?
I'm not touching it to begin with. I'm not having it in there to begin with.
Okay, well, they saying he found it in there. But so you saying if you'd have seen it, you would just left it alone.
Wouldn't have touched it.
See, I mean, you know, right. And I'm taking it you wouldn't have touched it neither, Master Teacher. You wouldn't have touched it neither, huh?
No, you just adding to your already negative situation.
Yeah.
Why you doing that?
Yeah. So, well, if I would have picked the motherfucker, so I'm gonna answer it two ways. If I would have picked the motherfucker up and put it in my pants, I wouldn't have said nothing for those who would pick it up. But again, also, we got to think too. That's again, we got to think. So, like I said, the competency, the competent level of him just being, just saying, "Look, here go the gun, and I got it." Once he's finna be released. Now, also on that same level, we got to understand that why the fuck is this gun right here? You know what I'm saying? Why would it be strategically placed or left in the receiving area where cameras and shit? You know what I'm saying? Where things are for people to see in your own camera. So if you'd have grabbed it and picked it up, you know, you can see this. And what if somebody just happened to be watching that tape like they supposed to have been watching that tape and would have seen you picking it up and putting it inside of your pants, and then would have reported to the probation officer that was putting that monitor on you to search and pat you down again before you left the facility. You know what I'm saying? Because I believe that's the protocol and the way it's supposed to operate, which I don't think it's operating because again it's overcrowded and they don't have many workers in there. You know, it ain't a lot of correctional officers inside of these places to really govern these places. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but again, like you say, I wouldn't have touched it because in my mind, I'd have thought it was a setup. Or even, look, you in jail, motherfucker. Like, why the fuck is you picking up a gun that you finding inside of a jail any damn way? Leave that motherfucker alone. You don't know if it got bodies. You don't know what the fuck. You don't even know if that gun worked for real. You could pick that motherfucker up, go outside and shoot it, and it blow up in your hand.
Well, not only that, you got your prints on it now too, so it makes it doubly crazy.
Yeah, anything. So right. You know what I'm saying? So what if that gun was used for some other crimes, and now your fingerprints is on this gun, and now you getting convicted for these other crimes? So that's true as well. But man, it's a crazy world, man. Listen, we got Drake suing UMG.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
I guess this ain't that damn crazy, huh? But that's wild as hell, man. That's some wild ass shit, man. You finna get out, man, and you gonna. But man, maybe the spirit came upon him, brother. Maybe the spirit came upon him. So Remo says he was a victim of circumstance. He tried to do right and wrong got done to him. No, Remo, because he was already in the count. He said, "Me, I ain't seen shit." But no, so he was already in there, y'all. So what I'm saying is, so they trying to say, so according to this article for what I'm reading, he's saying he might have found it inside of the facility. They don't think he brought it in with him. They think he might have found to pick that gun up inside of the facility. Remo, that's what they saying. So and when he found it, while they was putting the ankle monitor on, he was like, "Man, can I, give you something, or can I, surrender something to you?" And they used the word surrender in the article. So I'm pretty sure the brother probably did use the word surrender. You know what I'm saying? Again, because he was in the penal system, he was out of the Cook County. So, he probably used the lingo, whatever. But still in all, man, I wouldn't have touched it. Me personally, I wouldn't have touched it. But if I did put my hands on it, I wouldn't have gave it back. I wouldn't have said shit. I walked about it with it. Shit. I'm just saying, if I was in that type of lifestyle, man, I ain't knocking people, man. I'm knocking them, but I ain't knocking them. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Remo, like Remo say, I ain't seen shit. I agree with Franklin, man. I agree with you too, Master Teacher. I'd have left that shit alone. I'd have left it alone.
Because you say the weighing in of I think the ankle jewelry part, they got to search your person, I think, and you already you went too far putting something else on your person. And I guess you thought I think it was just a miscalculation. You thought you was just gonna walk out the door and they went to go, search you one more time. And that's like, can I get this to you? So I see where Remo's going, but
okay,
you should have just nipped it in the bud and never even picked it. It's just like you was hoping you can get outside of the walls with it, I guess.
Yeah.
Maybe sell it, maybe get some street cred, and
Yeah.
backfire. You should have left it alone. It was too big for your eyes, maybe. Just leave it alone. He's about to get out of there.
My bad, and I misspoke too. This is the third bail motion. This is not the fourth. I said fourth earlier. This is the fourth. It says prosecutors furiously respond to Sean Diddy Combs' bail request. Man, let that man out, man. It says this is Combs' third bail motion was seen by a court last week on November 22nd. It's currently being analyzed by the legal team, but it's been released today that they weren't gonna let him out. So my bad. I said fourth. This was his third. It's his third motion. How many more motions y'all think he gonna get, man? God damn.
I mean, I think that depends on the money.
Yeah, he might be running out of money, man. He might be running out of money. Hold on. Well, speaking of the devil, man, what's going on? What up?
I found the first guest for your Friday. If you want to do it this Friday or next Friday,
We could do it.
This nigga's hella talented. It's Dion cousin. Dion been pumping his cousin since like the pandemic. Every time that nigga come get his haircut, he play me something his cousin been doing. Play me a cousin song. Every song that sound fire. Him and his cousin still at it. You know what I'm saying? But they finally got their shit like Dion putting the shit together and getting everything formulated and copyright. So they really finna start pushing hard with this shit. Like he just called me from the studio right now with his cousin mixing down some shit. Let me hear this nigga in action in the booth.
All right, we could do that. We could do that. We could do that.
To come on the show. They to me they already told me it's an honor. They happy for me even giving them the opportunity.
This L Boogie out the chat. You know we live. The people can hear you, man.
Damn, I'm on the. You called me while we on the show, my nigga.
You called me while I was on the show. I called you.
I forgot you answered the phone when you on the show.
Yeah.
I was looking at the time.
Yeah. You good, bro? You good, bro? But yeah, we can set something up for this Friday.
More than willing and is very happy to get the opportunity to hop on our show and let you hear their music and get the feedback from the people. And they ready to talk about regular subjects. Ain't like how other dudes like, I just want to get ready to talk about rap and shit. I know, like, they ready to talk about whatever. They ready to talk about real life shit too. It's not going to be just music. So even after the music part over, if you want to interview them and get into some of that real shit we be talking about, they up for that conversation as well.
All right, most definitely, man. Well, Friday it is then, man. We had them young brothers on the show, man, and we'll give them a tip of...
No, I just got you speaking with them. So
yeah, most definitely.
And Boogie gonna slide on their ass Friday.
They hear you. Hey,
people.
What's going on, L Bug?
Hey, master teacher say what's going on, L Bug. They say what's going on, man.
Just being peaceful. You know what I'm saying? Just being around family, chilling, taking it easy. What more can I ask for? Thankful that we here. Thankful that your show doing what it's doing. Just knowing that like a year ago, motherfucker was just starting out. And just now look at where it's at. It's like, what more can you ask for, man? Hard work and dedication pays off.
Yeah, man, most definitely. Most definitely, man. Look, man, we get callers and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? On Bearded Conversation.
I knew it was gonna get like this too, man. You knew that shit too, though.
Yeah, hey, while we got you here real quick, what you think about Drake suing UMG?
Oh man, I just saw that today, man. That's the most goofiest shit in the world. Even what's the name called him out? Remy Mark? No, not Remy. I ain't gonna even mess that up. It was Rhapsody. Said, damn, where they do that at? He really not like us. Like, how you gonna sue for losing in the rap beef? Now it's defamation of character. But that's some Drake shit. You think they finna make a meme? You know how many memes they had, like Drake the type of nigga that'll have a rap beef?
I had said that, boy.
Living out all the memes that they said about his ass. Nigga, Drake the type of nigga have a beef and then apologize later for it. Like, Drake is really doing like Drake shit. He half Jewish, nigga. He doing what Jewish people do.
Oh,
my bad.
What?
I'm on the phone. Hey, y'all, this
about to get monetized.
Hey, man. Oh, wait a minute. Hey, we love the Jewish people here on Bearded Conversation.
I'm just saying he doing what his people do.
You know what I'm saying? Hey.
It don't shock me, but it shocked me.
Yeah.
I felt like, come on, man. Like, all that shit you was talking, you had clown meat like a motherfucker. And everybody watch you clown him. And that nigga ain't suing.
Yeah, I was just saying, where's your disclaimer?
Back up. Piece by piece. You know what I'm saying? Like, now you want to sue a nigga because you can't win. Like, come on, man. That's what happens when you start putting, like, spongy material in playgrounds and you stop letting kids bust their shit.
Yeah, they get,
niggas and rap battles because they can't win.
Yeah.
They ain't never scraped their knee before.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's what I felt about that shit, low-key.
Yeah, we just talk about that shit. That shit wild, man.
I just took I just took Marcus to that jerk spot too the other day, G.
What jerk spot?
You know, the spot with the rice and shit I put in.
Oh, okay, yeah, man, yeah. We got a nice little jerk rice, like Chinese type jerk deal.
But they gotta let us do a review of something first.
Yeah. I never mind to go back there.
Get them to let us do that, though, G.
Yeah.
You know, we got more content for the people to let them know.
Yeah.
We got food reviews coming. Got other stuff coming.
I was just telling the people about when I started the show. I was just telling them about the music thing. That I was gonna try to do the music thing on Fridays and
You can't be revolutionary every day. You know, no pressure every day.
Well, see, that's why when I come on Friday, that's why I call it Frisky Friday. Frisky Friday is about fun. It's about being a little bit more relaxed. You know what I'm saying? Being frisky and shit. You feel me? On the frisky side of the game.
No cats involved.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, Frisky, that's what it's officially called. Frisky Fridays, no cats and dogs. You know what I'm saying? On Bearded Conversation, brought to you by Bearded Conversation. Most definitely, man. So you was crazy.
Put together right there on the spot.
Yeah,
in front
man.
In front of our audience eyes.
Yeah. Hey.
They be here for a lot of this shit. They just ain't getting paid for it.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, one more thing before I let you go. What about Diddy, man? You think they need to let him out of jail for Thanksgiving, man?
Hell no, man. This is gonna have to do. I don't believe in nobody like of just any statute gets special privileges. You know what I'm saying? You still gotta go through the court system, and you still gotta eat that turkey. Like when my brothers was in jail, we had to pass the phone around on Thanksgiving. The Diddy people to pass the phone around. Hey, your dad on the phone. Who want to talk to that nigga? Hurry up, time about to run.
Oh shit, you was a fool, man.
That's how it was when I talked to Big Ed when he was locked up all them years.
Oh man.
Like why the fuck did he get to go home to eat? Big Ed never got home, ate no damn turkey.
Yeah.
They ate whatever the fuck they made in jail. So you know, whatever the fuck they make that to.
Yeah, that's facts. That's facts. I feel you, bro.
Until he proven innocent. Now I'm just saying, if he proven innocent, come out, do your thing. Fuck the turkey. Boil them down for all I give a damn.
Oh,
but while you fight your case in jail, you gonna be in jail, my nigga.
Did you say oil them down, bro?
Hey, I'm just saying, if they let him out, ain't no telling what he might do.
Listen, man.
I don't know. I ain't gonna.
Was that a pause moment?
Yeah, that was a pause moment, man. That was a pause moment.
The media paints it so one-sided. You find yourself already going along with shit that you don't even know the ins and outs about.
I mean, that's true.
That's
Yeah.
why I just reserve my opinion on if he did it or not.
Yeah. Yeah. That's why, when we first started putting brothers like him up, that's why I said we're not gonna persecute nobody or say nothing because all charges are allegedly until they proven guilty.
And a lot of podcasts follow that suit, though. I understand a lot of podcasts do right by Diddy by not just throwing him under the bus and just going along with the popular opinion saying that he did it. I understand a lot of black podcasts leave it like where so from like a neutral standpoint of we don't know that he did it. We don't know for a fact what he did. We just speaking about what's going on from a neutral, and that's refreshing. I like that.
Yeah.
Because it's like stop persecuting niggas you don't know.
Yeah.
You don't do that to them honkies. Them honkies get a full trial and a full everything until we find out they ain't shit.
Yeah, like the Abercrombie and Fitch.
Shit when it started, but they still get the full process the whole time.
Yeah, like we ain't heard nothing else about the Abercrombie and Fitch CEO who got arrested for sex trafficking. We ain't heard nothing else about him.
No, all this shit hush.
You know what I'm saying?
Another member of his family part stepped up in his place. That shit ain't. That's why you ain't hear nothing about it. Yeah. Everything is like what it is. You just gotta take a hit on the chin and go do his little time somewhere else, but somebody got his spot warm from him until you get back.
Yeah, that's it. That's all, man. That's right.
Like that. When it comes to that type of shit. Because they look out for one another. And the law was made to protect them more so than us. So they know all the loopholes. Them niggas that create the shit.
Yeah.
And when you that high up in the chain making that much money, you definitely got enough ways to know a lot of loopholes and find yourself to get out a lot of shit when shit gets thick. You know what I'm saying? And it works in your favor because you got that flavor that the people save you. You got that hunky. You got that compression for the connection. You know
hey, Remo says Drake had better
they're working with you and money, like kind of unstoppable, nigga. Like hunkies with money is like Superman.
Yeah, so that's true. He says so. Remo says Drake had better retire from rap after suing another rapper after a battle. He said that boy will respond. Hey, he gonna say that boy gonna be sponsored by Madison Gill.
Like, don't you ever rap about we doing this, we spinning the block, we doing. I don't want to hear nothing about no souls. nothing about no roads, nothing about.
But we don't. Do we really believe that though? Now we got to think about this.
Never
Come on.
believed it,
Yeah, come on.
It was like until he actually do some like soft ass shit, we kind of like he let it slide. But this part after this year, this is like the worst waving of a white flag.
Yeah.
Even Ja Rule still fought back, nigga. Ja Rule, nigga, and 50 ain't never stopped trolling that nigga. 50 just not too long ago bought out that nigga whole first 4 rows for a show. Then they came and performed in front of nobody.
Damn, I ain't know that.
I'm with L Book, yeah.
Pushing on strong. He ain't sued nobody for fucking his wife up.
Yeah.
Nigga ain't been able to be Ja Rule ever since. Like, what nigga you know that just keep your foot on the nigga neck for the rest of his career? Like, as long as I'm living, this nigga ain't got no career. The only day Ja gonna be popping again if I die before that nigga.
Damn.
Like, come on. And Ja ain't never sued 50. Well, you got mad because the nigga called you a little pedophile. Nigga, you had some suspect bars when they was playing that shit back. I mean, it sounded like you damn near could have been one.
Oh, wow.
And plus, people, it's rap, man. Don't nobody take that shit serious. Everybody call everybody's name, call it. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, get over it. You lost.
Yeah, that's what I say. You lost, man.
You take your L.
Yeah, you know, man, it's hard, man. It's hard, man. You know what I'm saying? He ain't want to take that loss, man. He ain't want to take it.
It's hard, bro. I give it to you. Probably for Drake, because Drake probably thought he would never be dethroned.
Right, that's what I said, because he was on top.
He was gonna keep him where he was at this
Yeah.
whole time.
I said
Like,
that.
I thought they would never let this shit get out of hand for Drake to get dethroned. I guess they felt differently. I guess they like, nah, we rolling with Kendrick now. So they let Drake there. Yeah, I ain't think they ever was gonna do that.
Yeah. Well, I don't think they really did nothing to him, though, bro. Like you said, fight back. I don't think they did nothing. Like you said, fight back. Like you said, fight back. I think he should have fought back just a little bit harder.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. He thought that industry was gonna keep him safe, and then they was like, "Nah, nigga, we gonna let you fight. This a fair one." You know what I mean? Like he was looking for J. Cole to still be by his side. J. Cole left his side. He probably hired all types of writers. None of that shit worked. He left his ass to handle his business on his own, and he couldn't handle it on his own. That's all that happened.
Yeah, and
having enough firepower for that nigga.
And another reason I don't agree to none of this is because, you know, right after that, you know, we talked about this on the show where his home, you know, a security guy got shot in his home. I don't think now one of these guys, you know what I'm saying, as far as being entertainers, are with that type of lifestyle for real. So, you know, a lot of bullshit comes behind these so-called rap beats and fans idolizing, you know what I'm saying, the people that's behind the music. You know what I'm saying? Not knowing that the people that's behind the music are even not like that. Yeah.
Honestly, be entourage. That's like goofy shit was going on and everything. Hey, I'm gonna tell you, I had Sloppy Joe's here. That's like Sloppy Joe's.
But yeah, man.
It wasn't like extravagant, but it was solid in a motherfucker.
Yeah, so yeah, but you know, man, it is what it is though in the entertainment business, man. It's entertainment. It's music, so you know, and that's just another narrative. Also, you know, we got to think about this too. That's just another narrative for them to put out there. You know what I'm saying? Some more shit for us to talk about, some more shit for the media to report, and some more bullshit ass propaganda. You know what I'm saying? You know, and also putting us against each other. That's all that really is too, because even if Kendrick don't come back and do no lawsuit, you know, which he do, I believe, you know what I'm saying, Master Teacher, he would have the right to come back and re-sue him, because now you saying that I'm creating a position of defamation.
Yeah, it's called a countersuit. Yeah, I mean,
yeah, I'm not. When I'm not defamating, now we going back and forth in court for what?
I think it's just we it's to the point where it's like he lost. It's nothing else. It's like he said, "Gangsta-licious, Lord help me." No, but I mean, it's really about the man couldn't out rap him, so he went to HR. I seen that online. It was a meme. Like that's the lowest move you can do. I don't even know how to recover though.
He said Drake is not gangsta-licious. Oh my goodness, man. Hey, Remo a fool. He gonna say Drake is not gangsta-licious, man. Hey, well, you know what I'm saying? Remo say Drake is now gangsta-licious. Well, he might be, man. He might be the gangsta-licious of hip hop. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah, I'm up for it though. We're gonna add that. That's gonna be nice. People gonna get a full week of beer.
So man, Friday we gonna
get a real full week of bearded conversation.
Hey, now I'm saying, well, they gonna get you back to back. You gonna be here for the Thanksgiving edition tomorrow, right? Yeah. Y'all gonna get L Boogie Thursday and Friday. You know what I'm saying? For the gobble shit. I might be eating on camera tomorrow, y'all, too. You know what I'm saying? I might have me some feta. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. My mom. So we're gonna go over to my mom's crib, like I told the people. Yeah, we're gonna celebrate. So man, big ups to everybody and their families and all the men's and the women's that's out there cooking.
Everybody's still in the land of the living.
You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate your people while you got them.
Yeah, most definitely. Y'all heard what L Boogie said, man. Appreciate your people's got you got them. And also, while y'all doing that, don't forget to do this.
Like the video, man. Thumb up the video, man. Like the video, man. Thumb up the video, man.
Like he said, like the video and thumb it up. And don't forget to share the content. Yeah, so make sure y'all do that. But yeah, man, that's what we all, man. You know what I'm saying? We celebrating tomorrow with our families and shit, but we still gonna have a discussion going on. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. But Drake, man, it's been a wrap for Drake. You know, I wonder if he gonna lose any fans. You think he gonna lose some fans behind this? I think he might lose. I think he might lose some fans behind this.
I don't know, because he already got his fan base. It just might be a thing that he don't want to go down like a Nas versus Jay-Z type. He couldn't take that. So I don't know.
Yeah. Nas versus Jay-Z. Yeah. He might go down. It might go down like that. Might go down.
Neither one of them went to HR. This will make this one weird.
Yeah. Hey, oh man. Hey man, what's going on with y'all boy Trump? Your boy Trump done picked the ex-Bronco player for his cabinet, man. Donald Trump, man, he didn't selected a former NFL defensive back, Scott Turner, to join his cabinet. This
what position I'm being asked, sir?
Turner. Okay, it says Trump president. Say Turner pitcher with San Diego Chargers has adopted the Secretary of Department of Housing and Urban Development.
Okay, there's your answer. Yeah, I guess it makes sense.
Why did you pick that nigga? Like he just put in his head. I guess there's a method behind the madness, but this nigga is going around recruiting niggas like the Justice League. He really putting his cabinet together wild as hell right in front of us though. We seeing this nigga recruit niggas and pick people for shit like, yeah, this is off the chain.
Yeah, man.
This is off the chain. I remember watching the Justice League movie, and that's how it was. When Bruce was trying to look up all the footage to try to find Flash and track all these niggas down, like that's the type of shit he look like he on for real.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? It kind of go hand in hand.
He said, gotta go ahead and head. He say Donald Trump out here, man, looking for the super friends and shit.
Justice League.
Yeah, but some of his picks is outrageous. Like what did? So I mean, what the background on this NFL player to be picked as the person to be in charge of Secretary of Department of Housing and Urban Development. He previously, so it says he previously oversaw the White House Opportunity and Revitalization Council during Trump's first term as president. He said Turner, 52, had an 8-year career in the NFL, spending time with Washington Chargers and the Denver Broncos. He blocked the punt. See, it's talking about, so where's his political? Okay, Turner will need to be confirmed by the, so it doesn't say he got any political or any, that's what I'm saying. Like, he just picking people to be picking people. Why? I'm trying to look and see if the brother had any credentials. It don't seem to say he got any credentials, man. That's crazy. And they steady slandering Kamala. They steady throwing Kamala across the bus. They talking about some she'd have been on a $1.5 billion spending free. That's crazy.
Yeah, he talked about that already, though.
Yeah, he's a Democratic mega donor. Has said that Harris' campaign $1.5 billion spending spree should be disqualify the vice president forever. You know what I'm saying? So they make basically, man, because I told y'all this might not be the last of it. She might try to come back in 2028, but you know what I'm saying? I didn't even know she had. So, and again, remember when we said this, like, how the fuck did she get all this money that fast? Like, who decided to just donate all this money to her that fast, and why? For what? On a half-ass campaign? You know what I'm saying? That's why I asked the question one time. Do y'all think that if she would have been better prepared, or if she would have started this race from the beginning, do you think could have been a different outcome or a different alternative to the presidential election? Some people said no. Some people said yes. Some people said maybe. But anyway, it says John Morgan argued that those who donated to the Harris campaign were attempting to beat Trump, not elect the vice president, adding the massive spending by the campaign should worry Democrats. All of a sudden, everybody got the keys to the candy store. Ad buyers, talent consultants, Morgan told television news station on Monday night. There's 100 days to do it, and and the money started pouring in. You know what I'm saying? So, of course, they speaking about we got 100 days to try to beat Trump. So, you know what I'm saying? That was our campaign. That was our fundraiser. We got a certain amount of days to beat him, man. We need this money so we can do this, do that, do it. You know what I'm saying? And it didn't come through. It says the attorney claimed that the ego and craving to get commissions on placed ad motivated large parts of the spending spree. So basically, I guess, but a lot of times, man, that's what they do though. Bro, they spend money on ads, whether the ad is relevant or not, or whether the ad is slanderous or not, or whatever. They spend money on these ads to try to get people in and get them on their plight. So it says Kamala Harris and her former running mate, Minnesota Governor Tim Walz, are set to speak to the Democratic National Committee finance director. It has reported that the campaign is $20 million in debt despite raising more than $1 billion. How is it still in debt if it's over with? Like what that's what I'm saying. So, well, I forget, because your campaign does get audited. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you return that money or what happens with that money or whatever the case, or if that money goes back into the Democratic Party. And maybe that's what happens. So when you raise a certain amount of money, they allotted you a certain amount to run for your campaign, but whatever money you raise, whatever's left over, you might have to get that back to the Democratic Party and whoever else they choose to run next year, or whatever the case may be, or however many years, what I'm saying, it is to come. They might use that money to help back, what I'm saying, the next potential candidate. What I'm saying? I'm not sure. This is just me, maybe, what I'm saying, trying to find a common sense approach to it or something like that.
I see what you're saying. I mean, like it's about the spreadsheets didn't add up. They have a deficit, and I talked to a friend about this, several friends about it, and it's like whether or not Trump is on a revenge tour, because you also got Biden. He's being brought up on impeachment charges. I've been tracking that, and there's this thing where they also want to see if Biden will step down and then Kamala will step in, and I guess she'll get presidential power for a short period of time. But it's like, is this everybody's panicking? What to say about it? Is he on a revenge tour or not? That's the question, like right there.
Well, some can say he might be on a revenge tour, but for me, like step down for what? For 30 days? Well, I'm not going to even say
that's the strategy I've heard, man. I don't know either.
So it goes on to say, as much as $15 million was spent on an event production, $4 million on private jets, and $1 million was paid to Oprah Winfrey Company. $1 million was paid to Oprah Winfrey Company, the Hill noted. It says when Washington News Nation host Chris Cuomo asked Morgan if he believed someone stole the funds, he said maybe legally. He said that the $1.5 billion spent during 4 months proves that Harris shouldn't be in charge of another campaign. Damn, she spent 1.5. Well, I doubt if she spent that much money. No. I think this disqualifies her forever, Morgan told Cuomo. If you can't run a campaign, you can't run America. The same thing is going to follow Harris for the rest of her career. She cannot be trusted with money, and the donors are not going to be like, where's the money? So again, I don't think this is a question of her spending all that money. I think someone might have stole that. It says in July, Morgan told Cuomo that he's a Joe Biden Democrat, and that he now sees himself as an independent, and that he wouldn't raise any money for Harris's campaign. You would have to be an enthusiastic or you would have to be enthusiastic or hoping for a political appointment to be asking for friends' money. I am neither. He says it's others' turn. It's others' turn now. Morgan, an attorney based in Orlando, wrote on X at that time. He told The Hill that he didn't think Harris would win. She would not be my first choice. Morgan told the outlet this summer, but if it's a done deal, so he didn't know if she was gonna win or not neither. But he just speaking out against, saying how um and I didn't even know that our campaign raised $1.5 billion and they have nothing to show for it. I think that's crazy. Franklin, you look like a Democrat. What you think about Kamala Harris' $1.5 billion campaign, and now she's 20 million?
Well, I mean, I'm on the left. I'll echo one of my favorite independent political commentators. He's on the left. I'm on the left. We typically vote Democratic because that's, in our eyes, the best candidate at the time. And as far as Kamala's spending, so she's thrust into this position late in the game. This campaign's been running for 3 years, essentially. The campaigns starts earlier and earlier each cycle. So she's in this position, and I remember maybe it was, I don't know, let's say a month in, and a Democratic strategist, James Carville, was being very critical of her. It's not spending enough, not doing enough advertisement. So the outpouring of donations was massive for her and quick. And I say, if it's not being spent, what's it there for? I mean, its purpose is to help you win an election. So if you have to spend $1 billion in the space of 2 months, that's what you do if you're trying to win an election. And it wasn't enough.
But they saying she's 20 million in debt though. So who's watching all this money? Like, who's watching all this money? And y'all know she on vacation. So you think that vacation she paying for it with some of that campaign money?
I don't know anything about that. I'd have to research it.
Well, no, I'm not saying she is. I'm just asking. Do you think she's spending some of that campaign money on that vacation she on?
I couldn't speculate. I don't.
Okay, y'all do some research.
Your guess is as good as mine.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Possibly, could be, potentially, who knows? But but I don't think that me personally, I don't think she spent $0.5 billion. I believe maybe some people probably, funneled that money down in other ways away from her. You know what I'm saying? And she's taking the downfall because she was the person that was at the head of that party. You know what I'm saying? So me personally, I'm going to say that that's not fair to blame that whole $1.5 billion loss on her. You know what I'm saying? I think it's other entities and components to this. You know what I'm saying? If they did raise that much money in 20 million.
Yeah, it's not a loss necessarily if it was spent towards the campaign. And I forget how many millions she had. I'm getting echo on your end. You need me to turn my mic down. I can if necessary, but I don't know how many millions she inherited from the Biden campaign, but let's assume several at minimum. If anything, I don't know who manages. She sort of inherited his campaign as well. So as far as who manages that and how meshed they are, I'm guessing very meshed with the DNC. Whatever didn't get spent, the DNC is probably going to try to call back, even during the spending. Maybe the DNC's filling their pockets with some of it. I wouldn't put it past them.
Now that I can most definitely believe and say that could be most definitely what's happening, man. That most definitely is happening. The DNC probably putting it in their pocket. Like I said, I believe they funneled that money down somewhere, man. I don't think Kamala spent no $1.5 billion. And honestly, like you say, whatever they need to spend on the campaign, bro. In my opinion, bro, if she raised that much, I don't think she spent that much because they knew she wasn't gonna win that damn campaign. I believe they knew she wasn't gonna win. Me personally, because
Nobody knew she wasn't going to win.
Man, they knew that.
I mean,
man.
it was neck and neck for a good
These things,
healthy portion of that, quick sprint to the finish. I think Trevor Shelton, it's unprecedented to have a campaign that short and a situation like that. And I think
punching them numbers in, bro. They controlling them numbers and they punching them numbers in. That was all for the facade, for the sake of a good candidatal race, because Trump was supposedly the bad guy. So I believe a lot of those numbers could have been inflated. You know what I'm saying? And ultimately, in the win, like I said, man, these things are predestined and predetermined. He was going to win. They knew
what do you mean? What numbers are inflated? Poll numbers. There's a lot of polls.
Yeah, them poll numbers, all them poll numbers, or like you said, it was a close race. All that shit was all that marginal shit was.
There's a lot of different polls, and each of them have a small margin of error. You can say, I don't trust this one, or that one leans this way, or that one leans that way. But if you look at the entirety of all the polling, as we went through that race to the finish, it was awful close. Going into the election, people would be asking me, who do you think's going to win? And I'd say, do you have a coin to flip? I don't.
Man, that's all drama, man. Just like sports is now entertainment, man. They reserve the right to put the fix in, man. It's a fix, man. They put the damn fix in. That's what I'm telling you with those numbers that they put up in these polls. I don't give a hell where the poll come from. All them numbers are fixed, man. They fixing these numbers. Now, Master Teacher, for you, because I know you're a numbers guy. What do you think about what I said?
You mean about what being fixed?
About the polls and the numbers, because he said, they was close. The race, that was all mathematics.
I mean, okay, so we got to think about, if we want to go down that rabbit hole or open up Pandora's box there, we have to think about the fact that most of the United States is driven. This is a theory that you're proposing. I'm just putting in technical speak. That AI is running 90% of our, I want to say maybe 80% of our operations. That includes social media, that includes propaganda in there. So yeah, you could say the numbers might have been fudged, but I like to remind you that most things are already known what's going to happen to the next step, like we do in I want to say the craft. We have a slate, and we know who's going to be on that slate, right? So I think this is predetermined. We could talk about the numbers, and because you can even ask questions about the electoral college versus regular votes, and that's a tricky, slippery slope too. So I'll leave it there. I don't know what to tell you, but my biggest thing is, before I land the plane, is what's the next step? Because this is pretty much the next president right now.
Yeah. Well, the next step is for us to deal with it. First of all, I believe, we have to be in acceptance of what's in front of us. That's first.
The Trump administration is in front of us.
Yeah, I know, but we have to be in acceptance of it, because ain't no sense of steady running away and crying and saying we're not going to get this, or you're not going to get that, or this ain't going to get done, or that ain't going to get done. Because as we know, come January 20th, once he becomes inaugurated, he's going to be the president. So the first step is acceptance, I believe. And then the next step is to, start initiating these plans. I was telling people, man, they should have had a plan. They should have been putting a plan together. It didn't matter whether it was Kamala or Trump that got in office. It don't matter what politician you put in office. Always have a plan or figure some things out. That's why I try to, actively and repetitively tell the people to look into the policies, look into the people that support, and look into, the lobbyists and the people that's supporting these people that y'all want to run for these spots. Look into all that. It also, character is involved. You know what I'm saying? Also, whether they're qualified, look at their previous positions, what have they done in their life. It's a lot of things that go into that. We just can't judge a president or want a person to be president because this person is racial, or because this person is a woman, or because this person is black, or because this person has a plan to defund this or defund that, or because this person is going to give money to this or that. It's all of those things, and ultimately in the end, again, I said all that to say this: we never know what you're going to get. You don't know what you're going to get Again, because I always preach this, man. A bird got two wings. He got a left wing and he got a right wing. Guess what? It's still a fucking head attached. So it's a head that's instructing that left wing to flap and that's instructing that right wing to flap. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what I'm saying? So when a bird take flight, the brain is the one that sends out that transmission, you know what I'm saying, to the wings to do what they do. You know what I'm saying? So man, it's for me, like I say, it's all part of the same scheme. That's why I say things are predetermined and predestined. That's why I say those numbers may have been factuated and inflated to the point of entertainment, to the point of, it's a race, to the point of saturation, to the point of negative and some perspective propaganda. It was to keep the people in awe. It was to keep the people on their toes, to engage with something. You know what I'm saying? I think this presidential election was more about engagement of the people, more so less of the politics. Because I honestly, because she didn't have any good policies that she was strongly or convicted about, I would say solely because of her lack of time of preparation. And Trump had policies that were old policies or policies that motherfuckers that follow him, threw at him, that he was like, okay, this could be a good idea. Let me see how I can incorporate. So I don't think either party had a decent viewpoint of what they should be doing to be the free leader of this fucking country. But still, nonetheless, we chose a man.
Nobody really had a straight answer to the question, what are you going to do about inflation?
You know what I'm saying? Well, shit, I don't know what he gonna do. Well, he said, listen, he trying to say, man, gas prices gonna drop. He say grocery. He say he gonna drop it. I don't know how he gonna drop it.
I hope so.
But he say he gonna drop it. You know what I'm saying? I gas steady getting high. I don't know, and milk still down there $5 a gallon. So I don't know, man. Hopefully, by January 20th, man, he got a plan.
The theory of it is he's cutting certain programs, right? So if you pull the money and resources from I forget what it's called in legal terms, pork barrel products, or money that's put away for certain things, like, say, for instance, diversity, equity, inclusion programs, or sex education, or if you're pulling those resources away in certain areas. And this goes into a good discussion I had about the Project 2025 people. I was like, oh, okay. A lot of those things have already been in place since his last administration, just to get finished. And under this administration, you have the money being funneled in different areas. So if he does pull programs like that, he probably could bring down inflation because you're not spending it on things that I guess he would deem are not that important. Just put it out there. At least that's what how it's explained to me.
So I have a question for you before we get up out of here, Brother Franklin. So how would you deal with the inflation?
I mean, first off, I wouldn't trust really any one candidate, myself included, to really be able to move much. I think they're just, in terms of all the factors and forces globally, macro, economically, nothing's gonna move fast except for unexpected events. Seem to negatively affect the value of our dollar. What do I do? I have to get back to you on that. I'll butt in as soon as I can formulate my thoughts here.
Yeah, most definitely. So, and again, so a lot of times, and I only ask that question for us to think about this. We got to understand the pressure as well that we put on these people that we want to give us these answers and we want to represent us. There's a lot of pressure that we put on these people. So, I only ask that question, and I ask myself these questions as well. When we voting for these people and we want these people to represent us, and we asking these people, well, what are they going to do to fix this, that, or the thing? Do we ask ourselves what would we do if we was in those positions to fix these things? What would be some of the ideas that we would have? Even if you didn't look up the policies and things of that nature, like, we don't even figure out or try to come up with a way to fix our own solutions, let alone listen to another motherfucker tell us how they gonna fix the solution. You know what I'm saying? Because again, like I said, that's a lot of pressure. That's a lot of pressure on somebody, and that pressure can make a person make the right or the wrong decision. You know what I'm saying? And again, I'm not making no excuses or trying to say Trump or anybody for that matter that would be in his position. You know what I'm saying? I just think, man, a lot of times, that phrase when they say it's easier said than done, it's the truth. It's easy for him to speak it, but actually trying to, put things in motion and play with. But and again, even though they got the House and they got Congress, but how many people are on his side really? And that's why I believe his cabinet, he trying to put motherfuckers around him that he really mess with, because I don't believe that that the Republicans that's in the Senate or the Republicans that's in the House, I don't think they really support him
Yeah,
like
but
he was.
go ahead, bro. My bad.
That was it. That was it. Go ahead.
No, it's just adding to what you're saying. I think because you talked about that earlier, and that was interesting to me. I'm starting to look up his cabinet. Like, I think he's putting people that he's already known in the past in there. It doesn't matter about their political affiliations or anything. Like, he's putting people in there that he knows. So
Yeah.
I think it's more about that what he's doing, because I've heard some crazy responses from people around me. They're like, he's putting this person in. He puts it. It's crazy. They never did this, and it's kind of like what you were saying. But I'm like, I don't think he's about that, because at this point, he didn't broke a milestone. He's technically supposed to be in jail right now. So now he get to choose who his superheroes or his Avengers League is, bro. I'm just being honest with you. We're gonna see what happens though. It's kind of interesting to me. It's like a comic book.
I think what I would do, and when you look at factors that influence inflation, it's balancing the federal budget. If the federal budget is as it is, in bad shape, where you're spending more than you're taking in, that's just reducing buying power, and therefore prices go up, and that kind of trickles down to every one of us. So I guess a short, my best attempt at an answer, and I'm not very confident about this. I didn't, I'm not a student of economics, but I would say I would start with slashing as much of the defense budget as possible. I feel like that's been bloated my entire life as far as being politically aware. And what was the other half of it? Balancing the budget. And I would, not only let the Trump tax cuts that affected the rich quite a bit, I would let them expire. I would impose more taxes on the rich. We're not talking about people with net worths high because their money is tied up in stock, but just people that are making $500K or more a year, I think can afford to pay a pretty high rate. There's one school thought that's not fair, but when you look at the state of things, I personally wouldn't mind paying it if I was in that position. So I wouldn't raise the corporate tax rate, at least back very close to where it has been before, and throw a lot of taxes at rich people. That's about it. And one really quick thought about campaign finances. If any of you are not familiar with the Citizens United Supreme Court ruling, that was probably around 2008-ish. That really was bad news for our elections in terms of how much money funnels into campaigns and where it comes from and how little we know about it. That decision from the court determined that corporations are people, basically, and people speak their free speech with their money. A corporation or a business entity is speaking their mind about a candidate by donating $20 million.
Yeah. I think that I see something like that. I see something like that in a Black Law Library about the actual definition of people and what people mean. Kind of sort of like what you're talking about. Yeah, it's wild. It's wild.
Please don't tell me you're in any of that. I mean, that Black's Law Dictionary is not at all applicable.
You say what?
Whenever I hear Black's Law, like Black's Law Dictionary, my mind immediately goes to the very flawed arguments that people of the sovereign citizens, a lot of whom like that. A lot of whom don't like that.
Yeah, the Black Law Library has nothing to do with that. It has. See, a lot of people get that misconflated. That shit has nothing to do with sovereignty at all. All right, well, you can actually go Google a book, look it up, and buy it, and it has nothing to do with being the sovereign citizen at all.
All right, and it also has nothing to do with the fact that the 10th Amendment allows states to pass laws, and all the states pass laws that say you need a driver's license to operate a motor vehicle on public roads. Simple as that.
Yeah. Well, but there's no federal law. It's only state law, and the federal get a state day. You know what I'm saying? But you can still fight that, just like you don't have to get license plates and shit like that, and you don't have to have an ID. There's no real law stating that you have to get these things. You feel what I'm saying? Or to have. No, they're not. Again,
you tell me a U.S. state.
There's no federal.
Of it. All right, that doesn't matter.
Okay, so just like
I think you're arguing sovereignty, and it's like it's a moot point because it depends on your ideology, right?
Right.
I mean, I'm gonna keep my life simple. I'm gonna follow the law, but I see what Be Good saying too.
Federal law has nothing to do with this. If we're talking just simply license plates and driving on the road, it doesn't even matter what state you're in. If I lived my whole life in Maryland and I drive across to California, I'm subject to the laws of each state I pass through. They each have their own.
But there's a question, brother, of sovereignty, right? Like, are you sovereign to that land? And
I'm a U.S. citizen, so. Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Citizen is not the same as a sovereign. There's a
doesn't matter what you call yourself. If you're within the borders of this.
But if you have identification, I'm not talking about a social construct. I'm talking about a historical aspect. So now what you call yourself? I'm not talking about history.
I'm talking about today.
I'm telling you about today too. Okay, I'm gonna leave this alone.
I'm using a specific example of driving a car. If you're thinking about it from a different angle, let me know.
No, I understand what you're saying. I get what you're saying. You're saying, according to each state, a state has, laws that you supposedly have to follow and abide by. And you said that the Black Law was a sovereignty book, and I said it's not a sovereignty book. It really has nothing to do with that type of.
No, I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to imply. It is. I don't know much about it. I just anything I hear, my mind jumps to videos of these people trying to get out of being pulled over for not having registration, insurance, license. All the shit you need by law, depending on the state.
See, but by whose law? By a state law. So I'm saying. Yes. So, but there are. They see now. Again, I did say I'm not with the sovereignty shit. But some of that shit kind of, what I'm saying? Some of that shit they be saying it's kind of, it make you say, sometimes, you know what I'm saying?
It's pretty cut and dry. It's pretty simple.
Well, you explained that okay, well, how about for some of the people that they do work for? I didn't see people riding and showing documents and stating that they ain't got no license and, you know what I'm saying? They got this and they get something to the police and the police come back, get them the paperwork back and tell them go ahead, have a nice day.
Yeah, well, guess what? It takes longer training to become a cosmetologist than it does a police officer. The fact that some people do throw a bunch of smart sounding words and fancy looking documents at a cop, and a cop gets confused momentarily and doesn't enforce the law of their state. I guess that happens sometimes, but
that's not my fault because you're supposed to have a college degree as a cop. They send you to college, man. You're supposed to know how to read and discern information and got the same knowledge as the nigga.
I'm sure that depends wildly
Because
on region.
because
I mean,
arrested for a crime that I don't know nothing about or how it works. First thing they gonna tell me, ignorance is the 9/10 of the law. That's your fault because you don't know. So why can't it be the same?
why can't what be the same?
For when they pull you over, so shit. But maybe you got information that they don't know. They're gonna have to let you go and let you go on about your business. See, but we calling it sovereign because that's the word we putting on it. But
They're
if it's
they're
if a
supposed
fact,
to know. They are supposed to know, but let's just start at a commonsensical, grounding point here. In each of the 50 U.S. states, even Hawaii and Alaska, they have passed laws that require you have a currently valid driver's license. It doesn't even have to be from the United States. Overseas people can have a valid driver's license from, if they came from Germany or England or wherever. I don't know international law, but let's just say a U.S. citizen in U.S. states. Each U.S. state has passed laws requiring that you have a driver's license to drive a car on public roads. It's that simple. If we can't agree on that, I don't know how to move forward with this.
well, no. I never said that wasn't the case, but I said there's no federal. You got to saying state. You know what I'm saying? I said there was no federal law saying that you have to have a driver's license or anything on a public highway. That's some shit that the state, just like any state, has the right to make up the rules and laws and regulations of their land. You know what I'm saying? That's the federal government gives them that right to do that.
If there was federal law that conflicted state law, you'd have an issue, but there is no such federal law.
We'll have to look into that. You said there is no such federal law that conflicts any state law, or there's that state law.
Which pertains to you need a driver's license to drive a car.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Hey man, if we got any sovereign brothers out there or any brothers that study the law like that, man, I would love to have them brothers come on and get a perspective about some things, man. I'm gonna try to find somebody because I do know some brothers who partake in that, and they could probably come on and explain that a little bit better. Not saying that I agree with it, and I ain't necessarily saying I'm gonna try it, but shit, if it work, man. I'm gonna try to see if I can find some brothers who go under that sovereign state, and just like the Indians do the same thing.
The Indian, I was gonna say reservation people. If you don't even have American status, you have a passport and you have your license. They don't have the same. I don't know.
All they got to have is a reservation card. They don't have to have driver's licenses.
That's the point I'm making.
And guess what? And you can't even take them to your court. You got to take them back to their damn reservation to get tried on.
I don't know much about within a reservation boundary or outside. I don't know how laws affect that. It's kind of an outside example, but I would suspect that largely they still need driver's license.
They don't. I just told you, no. All they have to have is their reservation card, brother. They have all they got to have is a reservation card. They don't have to have no driver's license.
As long as that agrees with state law, I can't imagine it would, but if it does, I just simply don't know.
So, but again, why? Okay, so all they got to have is a reservation card, but I got to have an ID card and a driver's license. And you sitting there telling me about state law. So now, if I consider myself a citizen of a state, would that be fair to me?
Shoot, we need insurance cards too.
You know what I'm saying? I don't
need driver's license.
Yeah, they have that reservation card.
But you got Moorish Americans, you have Indian, Chinese, German if they arrive. I'm talking about the U.S. All the time. And then Black's Law, that's a law book that was used against, I want to say the Caucasian race, because that was what they use currently in law. So it's not a fictional book. It's just the actual, the ancient version of our current law system, where black is not black, and then so on and so forth. So if you talk about a person as a person, that's not actually a person, and that dictionary goes into it. And a lot of other things that pretty much if you have privy to it, you can be considered sovereign, but they don't want to say sovereign, but you have a little bit more knowledge than a common person because it means you have searched for the knowledge, and so therefore you should be granted freedom. At least that's how it's explained to me by a sovereign before.
Okay.
The L's and the Bays have their ways.
Yeah. So I would love to have one of them brothers to come on just to speak on that issue or that topic of sovereignty. You know what I'm saying? Just to get a clear understanding and ask questions and shit.
I mean, I admire the idealism of what they're going for and what they're all about. But just to be real, and this applies to Black's Law as well. Like, if what the spirit of it says in those teachings or in those writings, if the spirit of that is, or the tenets of those is fleshed out in current codified law, be it local, state, or federal, here in the year of our Lord 2024, great. If it's current, penal code, if it's current law. If it's not, and you're gonna rack up fines and eventually find yourself in jail. And I watch videos of these people doing their song and dance in front of judges, and they just rack up fines, or they get slapped with contempt, and they spend 30 years, in county. And if they come back and they try it again, maybe they'll spend 90 days. And it is amazing to me how some seem to, the system, this does seem pretty gentle to some of them, for during court, and you're going down like, oh, it looks like you got caught for this, no registration this month, no driver's license here, speeding there, and they seem to accumulate quite a few things and get cut loose to drive again, because that's, it's not a violent crime, obviously, but it will catch up with you.
That's true. But we done reached our time here on Bearded Conversation, man. Franklin, man, we appreciate you for that, for them words of wisdom, man. You know what I'm saying? All right, so before we get up, did you look up the Native American thing? What did it say?
Yeah. I mean, I'm just getting some anecdotes from Reddit of people used it as an ID at a bank once, not to cash anything, just to verify identity. They wouldn't take it. I got a related story. Canada, and he says cards are federally issued. That's Canada. Short answer, I don't know yet. I gotta get out of this sport.
It's gonna see you down. But while you continue to do that, man, like I say, man, we appreciate you for coming on. Appreciate you too, Master Teacher, man. Hey, man, if you brothers, man, tell the audience, man, give the people something to end the show on, man. You could tell them no Diddy, get the hell out of here or whatever. Go ahead, Brother Franklin, go ahead and close us out. Give the people some good advice and some words of wisdom.
Pass. I'll come back.
Go ahead, Master Teacher. You can close us out, brother.
He said he passed. Okay. All right. Again, as always, sir, I try to leave a bit of positivity because there's already a lot of negativity in the world. And what I like to put in front of us is let's think more about logical fallacies. With the no Diddy, with the Kamala thing, with the could it be that you need to unplug from the matrix? Put the phone down, disconnect from what's being said, and think about what's happening, right? Talk to your friends more, get outside, get some fresh air, but always come here in this space and share your thoughts and views with bearded conversations. Try to help him grow his channel. And that's all I got. Enjoy your Thanksgiving, man. I'll try to tune in tomorrow. Hopefully, if I get up early enough and be like, yo, let's go down to the Grand East, you can hang out or not. I don't know, but we'll see what happens tomorrow. Keep the energy going. Franklin, nice to score with you. And y'all take care of yourselves.
Yeah, most definitely. All right, now we back on you, Franklin. Don't drop the ball.
I would like to, I was going to say something that sort of echoes what he just said. How did I say it about politics the other day? It's not, you shouldn't look at people with differing political views as stupid. Everyone should judge look at what's opinion versus what's objective fact.
Yeah.
And one thing could be subjectively, one person's perspective is theirs, and that's valid for them. But we do have a consensus reality that you are going to come up against, and that's where we have to try to sort through it all. And I hope we do it as civilly, calm and civil. There's no need to raise our voices.
Most definitely, man. But sometimes we got to raise our voice, though. But we appreciate you for joining the stream tonight, man.
Thank you.
Yo, man, most definitely. It's always a pleasure, brother. You know what I'm saying? When you come in and give your insight, man. We're going to try to come on live tomorrow for Turkey Day, man. Give the people a special Turkey Day edition. But, hey, with that being said, man, y'all know what it is, man. It's the end of the show, man. Hey, I end the show like I started the show. Let's keep everyone in our thoughts, prayers, views, and meditations. Let's keep everyone in our thoughts, prayers, views, and meditations. Let's keep everyone in our thoughts, prayers, views, and meditations. And with that being said, man, hey, you know what I'm saying? We out, man. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. So with that being said, man, all superheroes don't wear capes, but they still need their theme music. So to all my superheroes, all my Beardonians, and all my beautiful people, get it.
Yeah, we coming off the block with this one. Yes, sir. Yeah. What up, man? Yeah. Bearded conversation, homie, tap in. Why you hate? You already know we locked in. The world's greatest. Broadcasting live and they love it, but don't judge it.
Big ups to Kanye West in the building, man, joining us for another great episode of Bearded Conversation. Hey, man, don't forget to check your boy out every Monday through Thursday, 9 to 11, 9 p.m. Central. And don't forget to follow your boy on all social media platforms, TikTok, Twitch, Instagram, and Facebook.
Can't get it location, a bit of conversation, opportunity keep knocking like child support payments. Started from the bottom like basements, now we famous. Podcast official, the topic will probably hit you from a distance like a pistol. Subscribe so you can listen to the.
Hey man, y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it is, man. Hey man, stay tuned for tomorrow, man. Specials, you know what I'm saying? Our yearly Thanksgiving edition. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all tuning in, man. Big ups to everybody out there in the chat tonight, man. Big ups to all my moderators. Big ups to all my followers, fans, viewers, and subscribers, man. Big ups to everybody, man. Happy holiday. I hope everybody enjoy their day, man. Tomorrow, man, eat some turkey, eat some fiddles. Also, man, I love y'all. Without y'all, it would be no Bearded Conversation. Y'all know what it is, man. Those that fuck with us, fuck with us. Those that don't, fuck with us anyway, man. And don't forget, man, to follow your boy, Damar_Dushan on all music streaming platforms. Hey, man, support your local weed, man, and support the real local weed, man, if you got them good Scooby snacks.
Greatest broadcasting live and they love it. Come on. The hood lovers off the block, giving it back. The hood lovers broadcasting live. Off the block, giving it back. Off the block, giving it back. Off the block, giving it back. Off the block, giving it back.
Hey man, appreciate everybody for tuning in, man. I'm finna go make this turkey, man. See y'all tomorrow. Y'all know what it is, man. Hey, when we meet, may we always meet on a level. Once we're in each other's presence, may we always be humble and plumb. And when we part and leave each other's presence, may we always part and leave on the square. With that being said, man, peace and blessings to y'all. Good night. And everybody enjoy their holidays. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. And we out.